Alrighty, everyone. Today is the day.
It is.
Draft day, baby!
We are minutes away.
Minutes away. And as I am trying to get everything up right now so everyone can see it. Ryan, if you can see my my setup right now, I have the laptop. I have everything up right now.
Yeah, I've got both of my screens are filled with either stats, depth charts, or the draft. So I've been up since 8 o'clock this morning, and I've done probably about 10 mock drafts.
Dude, all right. So right before I went to sleep, I want to talk to you about this. Did you see the Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams little Instagram story? I think that's confirmation.
Yeah, I think this is their last year.
So here's the what. Can I throw this out here?
What?
If Green Bay's smart with this, Devontae Adams is getting traded within 2-3 weeks. Because this is on the last year. So because you either gonna
could be. I think they ride it out and let both of them go at the end of the year. They owe them that.
See, they do, but do I trust the
fan base would be PO'd if they just shafted him like that and shipped him off.
At this point, I feel like you have to hold on, we got people showing up.
Hey, who do we got?
Let's see who's our first. Tyler Peterson.
Hey, bud.
I sent it to you. Your Gmail. Oh.
I will be right back.
I'm about to.
Oh gosh. What's up, Richter?
What's up? I haven't seen you in forever.
Dude, it's been a long time.
It has
Layla.
been. How's everything been?
Dude, it has been really good, just like stupid busy recently. But it's been good, man.
That's really good.
Yeah. Alrighty. How about for you?
All right, I'm back.
Busy as well. Yeah. Fun fact, I'm actually working on a show next week, so I'll be out for a week. So I can't say what the show is yet. But it's
with the stars.
Dude, I wish. And I was the belly dancer.
Oh gosh, Richter, no. Did not need that.
Dude, I am so relaxed right now. Got
I can tell you're sitting there in that shirt. You must be relaxed.
Actually, I'll be honest with you. We have not finished editing the draft order reveal. I watched it again though. I was laughing.
Was it good?
Yes, it was good because someone had existential dread.
I did not want the first pick, Tyler. I did not want the first pick.
Dude.
It's a lot of pressure, man. It's a lot of pressure.
It is a lot of pressure, but I kid you not.
Hey.
Hi. How are y'all doing?
Hey.
Wow, you guys look so like professional with like the microphones like right there.
Oh.
And your headphones.
It's wonderful. Oh wait, hold on. We got a big man in the house.
Oh, E. And Jacob.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Is his dad doing it too?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready. Bye.
Yeah.
All right. I just want to let everyone know my big board is like 8 pages long.
I think you're getting a little too in depth with this, Mr. Richter.
Yeah, all of that goes out the window as soon as the draft starts.
Whoever takes Dak Prescott first. Jacob, what's up?
Oh, not much, man. Just chill.
Hey, Jacob.
How's it going?
Dang, dude.
Good.
All right,
yeah, bro. You've lost some weight, man.
Oh yeah, I'm working.
That's good.
I just got contact. I just got contacted about playing football again, and my body was like, "Nope, nope, nope." Alrighty, so how are we going to do this, Ryan? I just pressed draft zoom, right? I mean draft room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you just.
I don't want to do
yourself in
this like earlier. Okay, so.
See, I understand why Ryan is struggling with, taking the first pick, because last year I took Christian McCaffrey #1, and then he was 3 weeks of the year
from there.
I know. And the year before that was Saquon Barkley,
and then he got hurt. And
oh yeah, I had the #2 pick, Saquon.
I'm stressed.
All right, so let's So I have this set up, guys, to where which one do you see? Okay, you see the one that doesn't have the players on it, right? Yeah, right. The draft board.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So we did this right. Now, where did my pen go? Stop. I will be back one quick second as this draft's about to start.
Does it automatically start, or do we have to do it ourselves?
Only thing I don't like here. No, I think we're good. So the only thing I don't like is I can't. Oh, there goes everybody. Okay, cool.
It hasn't started for me.
Is Ryan on the clock?
It should be. Oh, I think I should probably press start draft.
Did you?
I have not yet. Is everyone ready though?
Yeah.
Say
I mean, it's 12, so if nobody's in, then
I think we're still waiting on Ashley.
Yeah. Let me.
Shows that Ashley is the only one not here.
I don't see Michaela in here either. But
No,
she's okay. She's live.
But she's live on Sleeper.
I was trying to log in on my computer, but it wasn't letting me, so I don't know.
Try phone. We're
okay.
It may be a little tough on the. Yeah, hold on. Let me see.
Ashley.
Oh, you haven't set up an email yet. That may be why. It's just a phone number at the moment. See if that helps. All right. She's currently having a sleeper issue. That's why she's not live yet.
Okay.
So just give it like a couple more minutes. Once
we can start the draft, and we can always pause it.
Okay, I'd say let's pause it until.
I think we can pause it.
Okay.
Well, no, we'll stop. We won't start it yet.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's fun seeing everybody. I haven't seen everybody in a hot minute. Thanks, COVID. But
yeah.
Got my handy dandy drink. No, it's not vodka.
Okay, it says.
She said, "Oh, kind of."
Says you're on.
Okay, so. All right, if there's a problem, let me grab this. All right. I think we're good to start.
Okay.
Looks the only one that's not up. Oh yeah, Tyler's up now, and everybody.
Yeah, like Tyler and Michaela are just going back and forth, but they're here.
The draft has begun, and the first pick. Oh God! All right,
well,
Christian McCaffrey. That was quick. All righty.
No thought
well,
to that one.
It's not like I just had 3 minutes to think about it.
Yeah, I'm taking your jersey. Dalvin Cook is my first.
Dalvin, okay, nice.
Dang.
All right, Peterson.
Who are you going with, Tyler?
I don't know, man. There's like 5 really good players I'd like to have here, but I'm gonna go.
Tim Tebow's one of them, right?
Yeah.
An early Devontae Adams,
Kamara,
3rd overall pick.
Oh man,
Kamara's interesting,
Dude.
Yeah.
Number 1 last year, gonna lean on him this year. I'm excited.
I kind of
I'm
figured, man.
scared of Kamara though, man.
I was hoping he was gonna fall though.
Without
I'm not gonna lie.
Breeze.
The only reason I'm scared of Kamara is because the Michael Thomas news, and on top of that, I don't think Taysom Hill's that good of a thrower.
Michael Thomas was out last year, though.
Well,
Like,
they have Jameis
and he
Winston
struggled.
starting this year.
Ooh, Jonathan
Yeah,
Taylor,
good-
4th
good
pick.
pick,
Derrick
yeah.
Henry, 5th pick. Ooh.
Good.
Now,
Good
where
pick, man.
does Ethan McShane take it from here?
Where am I gonna take it? That's a good question.
He's gonna take Matt Ryan.
No, he's gonna take Nick Chubb right here.
You think so?
Oh, yeah.
All the open positions are right there. And I said,
I think you're right. I think I'm going with Nick Chubb.
Yeah, Nick Chubb's a good pick.
That's a good pick.
And she goes,
That's a good.
and
Alrighty,
so,
Ashley's up with the
when she checks
7th
back.
pick. Obviously, it's been pretty chalk so far.
First receiver off the board, maybe.
Man,
Maybe.
I don't know. I want to see what she picks. Also, did y'all see Sleeper finally added trades and mock drafts now?
When did they do that? Because I did one this morning and it didn't allow.
Literally like 15 minutes ago.
Oh really?
Ooh, Tyreek Hill.
Okay.
I'm surprised it
You know
wasn't
what?
Jefferson.
No, this is
So
my-
far, this looks exactly like every single mock draft that I've done
Yeah.
leading up to today.
Actually,
Right?
I
We
applaud
are
you right
all a
now
bunch
because
of bots.
all right, I will say on my rankings I had Devontae Adams number 1 until this morning.
No, not over Tyreek.
Ooh,
I
You're
told
kidding
you.
me, Taylor.
I
Oh,
told
boy.
you.
Dude,
I
Ryan,
told
you owe me so
Patrick
much money.
Mahomes.
Ryan,
Patrick
you owe me
Mahomes.
so much money. I
do
told
you
you
mean?
Michaela was going to take it in the first round.
Yeah, and I said he
Oh,
was
you
going
owe
to be
me so
gone in the
much
first
money.
round. I don't know you, Jack. I called it first.
Bruh.
That's big time right there.
Like, I get it, but man, he wasn't as good last year as he's been in the past.
No, I don't. Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Nah, Mahomes is about to go crazy this year.
Devontae Adams. Interesting.
Yeah, with the news earlier this morning, I don't know, man.
I don't know, but here's the thing: like, he's not going to go to a team that doesn't have a quarterback.
Yeah.
So, like, that's really the big what if. There's only
who
one
knows?
team that I'm like, if you do this, this immediately puts you as a Super Bowl contender.
Stephon Diggs, really?
Diggs in the first round.
Wow.
I'm
Diggs over
slightly
Zeke.
upset.
I'm surprised out of Alex.
I kind of like that pick though.
I like that pick too.
I like it.
Diggs is
I'm
I like
upset
it.
though.
He got me.
Oh
to
yeah,
the
I'm not
championship
happy about it.
last
I want Diggs, but
Yeah. Zeke, yeah, there we go. There we
There you
go. I see,
year. There he is.
Ethan, I told you.
oh, okay, he came back around for it. I was like, I'm surprised he's not taking Zeke, but
How much you
Let
want
me
to bet,
ask this:
Kayla?
why is Cam Akers still at like number 12, even though he's out for the year?
Well, because it's
Don't
still
know.
it's still Dynasty, so
I'm
there's always
calling it.
next year.
I'm calling it. Michaela either picks Jefferson or CeeDee Lamb. I'm thinking CeeDee Lamb.
nah, she's gonna take Dak Prescott, second pick. Make us trade
Okay,
if we want a
interesting.
quarterback.
I like that.
Bad
Good
calf.
for
Wow.
Justin Jefferson. Justin's falling, man.
I looked at
Yeah, I'm surprised he's still there.
For some reason, the computers had Jefferson as high as the 4th pick, and I'm just like,
Well, yeah.
what?
And AJ.
Maybe not that
Wow.
long,
was
All right, picking
Okay.
Saquon.
Swung at Saquon in the second.
All right.
And that's
all right.
good.
looked to see what
Say
Where's
that's
Ashley gonna
smart.
go? She needs a running back.
500.
Cam Akers.
Cam Akers, baby,
Yeah.
second round pick.
For how much he has to listen to me talk football, trust me, I know she's using it.
This Jefferson right here. Go Tyreek Hill and Jefferson. Would be pretty
It
sweet.
has to be.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Yeah,
That'd be a
I think
crazy
that's where
wide
Ashley's
receiver.
going.
And that was that.
I mean, running back's gonna suck, but I mean,
Yeah,
hey,
you're going to be lacking in running backs either way.
who knows who's still gonna be there?
I'll be interested to see what they.
If you get past like the first 3 rounds though, in this,
Oh.
you're-
Oh, Dobbins.
Oh,
Okay.
She took that so Josh couldn't take it.
Yeah.
Oh, Ashley, you just made my life so hard. Who do I want? Do I want Jefferson or Ridley?
Ooh.
Take Nuke.
No. Oh my goodness.
Tyler, don't give me bad fantasy advice right now. You know how stressed out I am.
Bro, it's fantasy football. Don't stress out.
Oh, okay, you're right. Jefferson or Ridley?
Tim Tebow.
I mean, I think I
Oh
have
my
to for the
gosh.
memes.
Bro, you should take a defense right now.
Oh, really?
Or-
Washington football team still in the
Young
board?
Hui Koo.
Take Trevor Lawrence. Second round.
Yes.
Power
Do it.
move?
Do it.
No.
I can't
have
not.
a-
I can't not. I have to.
I was about to say.
Aw, boo.
I was wondering, like, you have to.
Should have taken Kyle Pitts, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm going to take the guy who's
Alright,
going to lead the
alright,
NFL
Jefferson.
in receiving yards, Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, I mean Jefferson
All
makes
right,
sense
what you
there.
thinking, Dad?
Yeah, I was going to take Jefferson. Whoever just picked him sucks.
You should have taken him over Metcalf, Paul.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Now I'm looking.
The first blunder of the draft. It's okay.
I don't. Yeah, actually, I would say it's a blunder.
It's okay. They're going to do a full report on it on the podcast later and just roast you.
Yep.
Yep. With that, 100%.
Dion,
Yeah, Captain Baldy. You want to say hi?
or just tell myself.
Okay. Mom says hi, Captain Baldy.
Hi.
Okay.
Ooh.
Najee in the second round.
See,
Okay.
that's where not. I mean,
See,
I'm
this is
not
This is a
surprised.
good dynasty pick. It's a good dynasty pick
Yeah.
for the future.
Yeah. No hate. No hate. Good for you.
He's a starting running back, and he's a rookie. So we'll see how he does this year. But that's a good pick.
Well, they have a sucky front
All
line,
right.
but we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Who's
that's
Tyler
my-
going to take? He needs a
Yeah,
wide receiver.
sure.
I
I'm
think
struggling
that's
have a
between
very
good-
easy.
Brown and Aaron Jones right now because I want to double dip at running back.
Can I give you some advice, some real advice, Tyler?
I probably won't listen to it, but go for it.
That's fine, but they just picked up Julio. How are they going to split
That's-
receptions between Brown and Julio?
No,
Bro,
no,
got
no.
Derrick
Actually,
Henry in the
to be
offense.
honest, that
Nobody's
does
gonna
not-
get
Plus Derrick Henry. I mean,
Ethan,
just
I see
think.
the
It's a
angle you're
weird thing.
going at, but I don't like that pick at all.
He'll get over it. He's
Why?
like-
Because you want Aaron Jones?
No,
Stop
I
being
don't.
selfish, Rick.
No, I don't want Aaron Jones. I actually had him off my draft board.
Yeah,
Oh, got
Same
you.
here.
So actually, this choice. All right, I'm just gonna look through it just to make sure. Yeah, this is my best
He's gonna take
available.
Cam Akers.
He's taking Cam Akers.
Oh my gosh. Thank
Dumb.
you. Thank you. Oh,
DeAndre Swift in
I'm so glad.
Detroit.
Yeah,
I don't agree with that. Their
Yeah.
line sucks.
Yeah,
dude.
I don't hate
Yeah,
it.
their line is
I
horrible.
do. I
Actually,
like it.
their line's actually really solid.
He's about to
Yeah.
take Kelsey
did a-
too.
Yeah.
No, he's gonna take Hopkins here. I'm gonna call it.
Oh,
No, no. If I know
No,
Trevor,
He'll kick Kittle or
I
Kelsey.
know it. Yeah, I agree. It's Kittle
Yeah.
or Kelsey right now.
but Nuke is still up there. You're gonna let Richter have Nuke and AJ Brown?
I hate you guys.
AJ Brown's gonna get like 5 targets a
Then,
game.
then
That's
y'all
fair.
have. All right. Here's the thing. Y'all have.
Okay.
All right.
I'm taking a chance.
Cam Akers.
Aaron Waller.
Aaron Wallace.
I am the Wallers.
Because I don't like any of the guys that are up there.
Trevor Lawrence.
You don't like Andre Hopkins?
What?
Oh.
No.
Whoa.
Ryan,
Whoa.
Ryan,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's a
sat
big
Why
there-
is he the one?
Whoa.
I did
I
it.
sat there
I
for
did it.
half an hour.
Yeah.
and
I
told
did
you
it.
not to
I'd
do
have done
that.
it.
Guys,
I did it.
I'd have done it. Yeah,
I
that's
did
a
it.
good one.
Oh,
I'm
Ryan.
celebrating right now because I get this
He's
guy.
taking Kelsey. Oh,
Okay, that's a really good pick. That was a really good pick, Richter.
I just don't like
Jamar Chase.
Gibson. Yep.
Ooh, stole CD from Michaela. She's gonna be pissed.
I had to do it
Really? CD's
because
gone?
Kayla would take,
Yeah, CD just got taken.
especially after Michael Gallup leaves in the offseason.
Wow, can we look at Phillips' team right now though? Derrick Henry and Justin Jefferson.
Yeah. That's solid.
Wow.
And if somebody doesn't pick up Nuke or Kelsey, he'll get.
I will tell you. All right, so Ashley, you're gonna hate me for this, but I had a couple people above Antonio Gibson. It's just the dynasty and future value I could not pass up at this point.
No, Antonio Gibson, that was a great pick.
And especially because last year you played with probably the worst quarterback in the league in Dwayne Haskins. and so he still did pretty good. Like, I'm really excited to see what year 2 brings.
Oh, being a Dallas fan, I'm scared of Washington a bit this year.
Yeah, that defense is ridiculous.
Y'all,
even their offense should.
I need to rant on Dallas real quick, guys. All right, this all stems from the fact that I was really trying to look up any Hard Knocks jobs for it, and I realized that their training camp's in Oxnard, California. I'm upset because I thought it was going to be in Arlington, and I was about to make the drive 100%.
Bro,
well, is
getting Malik Hooker, it looks like too. I'm kind of excited.
Oh, really?
Is that confirmed? Or is that the?
He's going in for.
Right.
Yeah,
I'll be honest with you. I
doing a tryout today.
I'm surprised why they haven't signed Trey Boston.
I like Trey Boston a lot, but I'd rather go with Malik Hooker. A lot of upside there.
That's true. You just gotta make sure he doesn't get hurt.
Trey's out from Carolina, right? Trey Boston?
Yes.
Yeah.
When we got DeMonte KZ this offseason too from Atlanta, and he was a stud before he got hurt. So.
That was a great pick.
Okay.
That was a great pick.
Great pick.
Wow.
Yeah, there wasn't anybody left at wide receiver that I really fell in love with, but my goodness, you guys.
No, I would have done the same pick. Great job. You know,
Phillip just committed a cardinal sin.
No.
I don't hate that. As far as when it comes to future, I don't hate it, but
he would have dropped a couple more rounds at least.
I agree.
Because I wasn't going to touch him till at least the 7th or 8th round.
Dang. See, Ryan, you and I are on the same brain right now, because that's exactly where I was going to take him.
Trevor just stole your draft board, bro. That's what he did. So.
No, I'm not gonna lie. He and I did a mock draft last night, and I was just like, "Oh, should I reveal some picks? Should I not?" Again, Ryan and I have been talking about our.
We've been talking football for weeks about this. We probably know each other's.
Man.
Draft.
Ethan, I think I know what the pick is.
Oh, Hop!
Did you think it was that?
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought it was, because you mentioned he was dropping.
I don't think I could pass that up.
Yeah. In the 3rd round, that's good.
Like, as much as I want to take a running back, and like that was kind of my strategy, I can't not pass DeAndre Hopkins in the 3rd round.
Yeah,
he's solid.
For me, he's inconsistent.
I don't blame you. I'll tell you, on my board, he was receiver 17, and it's not because of him. It's because of Cliff, and that's my problem.
I understand that.
If DeAndre was on a different team, I think he would be the feature wide receiver because he's a veteran and he's got sure hands.
Oh my!
Yeah,
he's never hurt. So
that's a good pick, Ashley.
Yeah.
Who's going to be the one that's going to take Kittle? That's the real question.
Oh, that just hurt my soul right there. Ashley, I love you, but oh my goodness.
Let's be real. At least Hopkins isn't on Houston anymore. So.
Yeah, that's a good point.
For real.
Good point.
Ashley just.
I don't know.
Sorry.
I think with Fitz gone too, that might help out his stock a little bit because he was just a reception, monster.
Well, they did bring in AJ Green too this offseason. Not that he's much anymore, but
but AJ Green is injury prone too. So
also, Rondale Moore. Like, does anyone thought about like how many like receivers like Andy?
They still have
Christian Kirk. But
and they have Isabella too.
They have passes.
He's really nice.
What is Mikula gonna do?
What Dallas players are left?
Not any.
Jarwin, round 3.
We're gonna see a round 3 Amari Cooper pick maybe.
I mean, he's hurt too, so.
Well, I mean, he's on the pup list for like a minor thing.
Yeah.
It shouldn't affect him
so
too
here's
much.
the big
Come
thing.
like season
I want to let
time.
everyone know, if you're on the pup list by week 1, you can't play for the first 6 weeks. If you're on the pup list in training camp, you can be activated when you're healthy.
Right.
So big distinction there. I'm pretty sure that change was made last year.
Your dog is chewing on your coupons. Yeah.
Oh,
it's
Mikla's not even
online.
in. Yeah.
I just realized that.
will it auto select for her?
It'll
Yeah,
auto
it'll
select. So
auto-pick.
Yeah, it'll
so
auto
most
pick it.
likely George Kittle will be the pick.
Yeah.
And you still
Someone
haven't
want a
picked.
messenger really quick?
And
Come on.
she hasn't picked up a wide receiver yet.
Ouch.
Dang.
I mean,
The third round.
Oh.
again,
Yeah.
I don't think it's that terrible.
I mean,
to
the
not
wide
pick up-
receivers the depth is good this year, but it's hard to see. Especially
You
after
hate to
picking
see it.
Pat
You really do.
Mahomes in
In the first round. Yeah.
I wish I had like an audio drop that's just a Jeopardy theme. But
Next year, Victor.
yeah.
We'll get
make
the
it
whole
work.
soundboard set up.
Yeah.
We'll get
Yeah,
different reactions.
You see
and
my
stuff.
you see the sound panels that Ashley and I put up too, so
Yeah.
making it work. Yeah, pretty sure George Kittle's going to be the pick. I really want to know what Jacob picks here.
He's got to go running back.
Whoa.
Oh,
wow.
auto pick
Oh,
Jim
she
Mixon.
must have had him
no.
queued.
Oh, she must have.
Yeah.
Or no, it said CPU auto pick though.
Oh, that
But
sucks.
if you have it in your
Same
queue
bye
though,
week as
it
Barkley.
takes it from there first.
Oh, got you.
Same bye week as Barkley, though. That's gonna suck.
Ooh, I didn't realize.
Oh, that's a
You're
good
right.
point.
But then again, we're gonna
That's
have like
fun.
80 quadrillion players, so
True.
Yeah.
It's Jacob picking now, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
You're kind of in a tough spot. I don't know who I would take here. George Kittle.
Or Hilaire.
Still some decent running backs. Yeah. Terry McLaurin's still on the board though.
Yeah, at this point, I don't think I'd mind going 0 running back and getting a bunch of good wide receivers.
I mean, hey, just
And
trade
I
bait.
mean, you can also make trades too.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
if you stack your wide receivers, you know,
I mean, it's
you
not-
Everyone
you
kind of
can
has
not
to
the
trade
worst
trade with
smart
you.
running backs.
No, that's not a bad plan.
Okay. Yeah.
Man. Yeah,
Wow.
that's a good
Yeah.
pick.
Dude, you are stacked, Jacob. Wow.
Yeah.
See, I just
How
don't
about
know about
picking
the
Jim
quarterback
Mixon?
situation over there.
Oh, I mean,
Let's
I
see.
think here's the
It's
thing.
Patrick.
Either
Yeah.
either or, like no matter who it is, I think they're in an okay spot.
Yeah.
Because you either get Heineke, who's been in the system for 2 years, or you get someone who kind of has known every system known to man, and basically the biggest, like most popular nomad.
Yeah.
So either way, I think they're okay. It just cannot be worse than last year.
Yeah.
Because especially
Man,
because
I'm-
like Kyle Allen.
Yeah. I
Hey,
kind of figured
there
he was
he
going
is.
there.
I figured that was.
Yeah. He probably needs a wide receiver now. I mean, Allen Robinson is still there. That'd be a really good pick for the 4th round.
Yeah, and Keenan Allen, DJ Moore.
Yeah,
Mike
I mean,
Evans,
even
Chris
if you have the
Godwin.
back to back, I would.
I mean, the wide receiving core in the mid rounds are still good.
Mm-hmm.
They're just not Tyreek Hill, Devontae Adams, and Stephon Diggs.
They're not.
Yeah. Anyone that's been
Tyreek
taken
Hill.
already, they're just not that caliber.
Yeah.
I'm trying to see who I've missed on this list. No, so far I think I got everybody.
Oh, and he
Okay,
took Clyde Edwards
CH.
over a wide receiver. I'm surprised.
Ooh,
Interesting.
Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Interesting.
Though I think with the O line that they've rebuilt, that's a good pick.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, that
Yeah.
line is nasty right now.
Yeah, I mean, all right. So I think it's good. I have one weak spot though. God.
Crap. I was gonna pick him.
Yeah, that was my dang. Dang, my tier 2 backs are all gone.
Easy pick. Ended number 4 last year.
That is true. He did end at 4.
After they got rid of Trubisky and let Foles play.
Yeah, and now, oh wow, you turned a corner on Foles there, but I agree. That was going to be my sneaky pick.
So here's an interesting question though. At what point do you think this season Fields is going to be starting in Chicago?
We could let all my.
Dude, I would be surprised if they make it past week 4 without Fields getting on the field.
You think that's what the over/under is right now? Week 4.
I have to check their schedule, but I think they're going to do it after the bye week.
I don't know. I mean, like, my opinion is, like, I like Dalton a lot, but man, if you can get Fields in there and he can be winning some games, because I think he's a better quarterback than Dalton right now.
Mm-hmm.
If you can get him in,
I would say
winning.
Dalton's more.
He's young and hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Put him in there.
I have
Dalton,
a
it's good to
small
learn
problem
from
with Fields.
a veteran like Dalton.
What's your problem with Fields?
So my problem with Fields is that
Ohio State quarterback.
No, it's not. It's not so much Ohio State quarterbacks, because if you really think about it, like as far as like the run game's concerned, it's at the NFL level. The passing concepts are super vertical, which I don't think Matt Nagy's very good with that, and I don't think they have the personnel yet. Like Darnell Mooney is good, Allen Robinson obviously good. It's just I think he has to get acclimated first.
Mm-hmm.
And because that's kind of like my whole that's the kicker with it. Because I don't think I'm trying to figure out how to point this.
Wow.
That doesn't surprise me much.
How dare you, Ashley? No, I'm just kidding. But
who am I gonna take?
When it comes to Fields, I did see like the mechanics are a big issue for me.
Dang it,
Really?
Ashley, you took Waller.
Yes. Yeah, and personally, that was my issue with him, because he does the whole baseball leg swing, and I know if someone hits him wrong, like that can really mess up his left leg.
Mm-hmm.
And I know mentally he's probably I didn't see any problems with going from one read to the next, or like the offense wasn't smart enough. I think it's more a mechanics issue, and I want him to get it fixed first before playing.
Well, wasn't one of the big concerns about him coming into the draft too is that he was having seizures and things like that too?
Yeah, that was his one knock on his draft grade.
Really, it was a medical thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is a medical thing.
It's like, I mean, I know that's probably scary for some teams. But,
I
mean, that's Percy Harvin again, which is wild considering that Minnesota really wanted to get him.
I think that's my best option.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
That's who I wanted to get. I was hoping he'd slide 2 more picks.
Sorry, buddy.
I don't have an issue with Josh Jacobs more often. I have not more often. I have more of an issue with their O-line. Ooh, Michael Thomas at 4.
They made some decent offseason picks. Nothing crazy, but I think he should still be a decent running back in the NFL.
Ooh, Tyler.
Okay, Tyler.
Oh, as much as Tyler Murray.
Realize that I am on the board. Oh man.
And Kyle Pitts.
I'm not waiting for any of you suckers to snap up those nice quarterbacks, so I had to go first, man. Sorry, guys.
Man.
It's all right.
I hope Josh Allen's decent.
I think he will. Oh man. I'm happy that there's a 3-minute timer, because as of right now, I got no idea.
Hey guys, I gotta get out, but I'm gonna finish on my phone.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
See you, Jacob.
Yeah.
Well, Allen Robinson is still there.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm looking at it.
You could pick up Young Wei Koo. You know you want to.
Oh, absolutely.
Who's the quarterback now in Carolina?
Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold. Okay.
DJ Moore is quarterback proof.
Oh, I am stuck between two players and I don't know.
He wants Miles Sanders.
I think I don't know. That Philly running back situation is going to be interesting.
I hate Philadelphia.
Worst case scenario.
Yeah, when it comes to running backs, I hate Philadelphia too.
Oh, even receivers are terrible for Philly.
Yeah. They're just so all over the place and you can never guess what's going to happen in Philly. Because, I mean, you can sit there and say, okay, Miles Sanders is going to be the lead back, and then Boston Scott comes out of nowhere and just gets 300 yards and 4 touchdowns. It's like, well, great. So glad I traded for him.
But as your running back 3, I mean, you couldn't go wrong with Miles Sanders. I mean,
yeah,
I went on that carousel last year. I did not enjoy it.
Yeah, no, I did neither.
All right, you know what? I think I know who I'm picking. And
Young Wei Koo.
Yes, the more I'm thinking about it, the more I need to get more number 1 receivers on my team.
Chris Godwin.
You suck.
Yes. Oh! Yes, that was the right decision.
That's who I was going after too. Gosh. Thanks a lot, Richter.
You're welcome.
Richter, if he had fallen any farther, I would have been upset. Allen Robinson is ridiculous.
My question is, Trevor, are you going to go with back-to-back rookies here?
Ooh.
I don't know.
That would be the most anti-Trevor thing to do.
Brian, Godwin's there, man. DJ's there. Mike is there.
Yeah.
Amari's there. You can't.
Lamar Jackson is there.
Yeah.
Richter will hate you if you take Jackson.
But in a bit of a hard place right now.
Wait, you'll hate me if you took Kyler.
I'm saying you would hate him if he took Lamar.
I mean, I would, yes.
I mean, he does have back-to-back picks, so he could go with 2 players right here that you love.
Yeah.
That little Lamar, Mike Evans action.
All right, so Richter, your opinion on this? Kyle Pitts going to take over for what Julio Jones is doing in Atlanta?
I think they might just wait on getting a top player more than anything. It's been talked about. I think the fact that's kind of where the hype is getting a little too crazy. I still would rather have Kyle Pitts go up against a safety and a linebacker rather than a corner that could potentially match up with him. Because either the linebacker's too slow or the safety's too short. And I think the corner, like if you get someone like Jalen Ramsey, either way, I think they're going to be matched up on him. But then you leave Calvin Ridley right there. That's a good pick, Ryan.
Yep.
But I mean, do you think they'd take Jalen Ramsey off of Calvin Ridley to cover a rookie tight end?
That's my thing. If you put Kyle Pitts wide out, you get stuck to that. Safety's already such a devalued position in the NFL. I'd rather have my freak of nature tight end go up against a devalued position.
I mean, they'll probably line him up outside every once in a while.
I think they'll line him up everywhere. I don't think he's going to be like...
Yeah.
Honestly,
yeah.
I'm kind of taking a reach on this.
I swear.
I feel like I'm taking a reach.
Who he did with
here comes the Trevor Lawrence pick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Guys, I ain't going to lie to you. I've been holding this pick the entire draft, and I really think he's going to be this good.
I don't know.
Yeah, see, I could agree with you. I think he's going to be a lot better.
I think he's going to get in the future. Not right off the bat.
I think he's the Percy Harvin of that offense. I don't know, Ryan, if you saw it in our list spreadsheet, and that was my guy was ETN.
Yeah.
Dang. I'm like stuck on 2 players right now. Gosh dang.
It's definitely DJ Moore and Mike Evans.
Yeah, you know that.
That's a tough one.
I got to ask you, Richter, what would be your opinion on that, since you're not going to probably get either of them at this point?
I'd take DJ.
That's kind of where I'm at.
He's more consistent, and he's
hold on. I had both of these players on my team last year. Okay, let me tell you my experience. DJ is going to be a consistent, like 15 to 18 point guy every week. Right. Mike will get you 40, 30, and then he'll give you 3.
See, and that's my concern there.
It depends on how you want to build your team. It depends on how you want to build your team. Because if you're building your team like I can survive if Mike Evans drops the ball, take Mike Evans. But if you need a consistent amount of points, DJ Moore.
To be honest,
see, my thing is too is past this year, it's
I like that pick.
Higgins, yeah.
Like if Tom Brady retires after this year too, I mean, you're stuck with who at quarterback with? Then you've got,
that's a good point.
Goodwin and all these other players that are target heavy.
Well, to be honest with you, so I put Godwin / Evans kind of up there because whoever's the number 1 is going to be the number 1. And so that's where I think whoever it is, I'll have them over DJ Moore. But if you're worried about who it may be, DJ Moore is going to be a great person. And considering he had a quarterback that could not throw the ball deep and finally has one, I think this could be very interesting. Plus, Joe Brady's system, they have the right people now, especially after drafting Terrence Marshall in the 2nd round. Yeah, that's a good pick.
Although I would have taken Lamar just for like his.
I'm thinking the same thing.
In the offense.
Yeah,
but I like Lamar. Herbert was a good
dynasty pick. Herbert is a good dynasty pick because he's their new franchise quarterback. He's going to be good for a couple of years. You know, Lamar Jackson, I don't know how many years he's got left. You know, running.
Well, he hasn't taken
quarterbacks.
He's only taken one really bad hit, and that was because it was a wild snap, and he just got smoked in the playoff game. Besides that, he hasn't really taken a big hit.
A lot more. Yeah, but they tend to get hurt a lot more than pocket passers. So there's that risk, and he's older. You know, he's not only 3 years.
Say Lamar's 24 and Herbert's 23. It's only a year difference.
It's not.
Oh, really? I thought it was 3 years. My bad.
I will tell you though, Paul, T. Higgins is a guy I had on my team towards the end of last year, and he was amazing for me. Yeah, solid. Like he was getting me 21 points plus for the last 6 weeks straight. Like that's a great pick.
Well, he's not
Burrow's healthy.
Sneaky. Yeah. As long as Burrow's healthy.
But even without Burrows, he was still going after it. Because I was towards the end of the season, he was always, I could count on him for well over 20 points.
Oh,
that's a good pick for Ashley.
Right. And how long it was going to take for him to go off the board after that.
Yeah. I mean, I wanted to take him, but there's a bit of a drop off quarterback wise after Lamar and Herbert, and it's an important spot.
I don't know, man. Dak Prescott, I think is going to be a little bit just as good this year as he was last year.
But it may take a little bit for him to get back into it.
Oh, he was forced to be that good.
Yeah,
because their defense. I mean, he had to throw.
That's a solid pick from Michaela. That's a solid pick.
Yeah, it's an expected pick. We're all just waiting for it.
Dude, I'm just hoping our defense will actually be able to stop a junior high girls team this year. That's my hope.
Here's the thing. I knew it from the beginning. Like I'm pretty sure I told Ryan this. It was like, guys, you your Mike Nolan's your DC. If you see every team he's like coached, like they sucked.
They only had like
expected
defense ever, I think.
But I mean, at the same time, Dan Quinn struggled in Atlanta.
Yeah, but I think the issue there it was that he was stuck being
head coach.
Head coach exactly. And so now, back to being a DC, he could do something. Now it's how much he adheres to the Seattle cover 3 is going to be interesting, because even Robert Saleh and Gus Bradley had to stay away from it.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I've been loving watching like some of the practice highlights from training camp for the Cowboys and watching Nashon Wright, that 3rd round corner, just tearing it up for us.
He's going to be good.
Dak Prescott and
is that
our number ones?
Oh, Galladay.
I think that's a good pick.
That is a good pick.
Yeah,
that's a good pick. It's going to be interesting how he does in New York because it's New York. But
yeah, with Danny Dimes, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, it just depends on how well he's progressed.
Okay.
Yeah, we knew that was coming too. It was either him or Michaela. I'm honestly surprised Michaela didn't take Dak over Amari.
I mean, a messed up ankle can do that.
Yeah, I'll never forget though. Just breaks his ankle. What does he do? Smashes it in the ground and breaks it even worse.
Hey! Tries to pop it back in place himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking that one.
Kayla's kind of in an interesting spot though.
I'm trying to look at the different teams here. I like each team so far. Ryan with CMC, Swift. My only scare for you is receiver, but I think Godwin can be a receiver 1.
Oh, Michaela,
that's a great pick.
Hated among people in Colorado.
It's a great pick.
Dang it! I wanted Mark Andrews so bad with that.
I did too.
Well, I was wondering if he was going to drop.
He really didn't fall that far. I'm kind of surprised.
So I'll be honest with you. There's way more draftable tight ends than I thought there would be this year.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
Even if you look like towards like later in the draft, I mean, you still have like Fant and Gesicki and Goddard and all these guys. I'm just like, oh my gosh, like we've got some good tight ends in the league right now too. I'm interested to see how the kid from Miami does. I forget his name off the top of my head.
Wait, tight ends?
Yeah, he got drafted.
Jordan.
Yeah, dude, I'm excited to see how he does. He's kind of the Evan Ingram type.
He's just small. That's really my concern with him. He's kind of just like a bigger receiver. So I think he's gonna have to learn how to block better in order for him to stay in the league. And then as a fullback, his receiving ability is insane.
Yeah. No, I think he'll be more of that Evan Ingram type, kind of like stretch the field a little bit from the tight end spot as a receiver more than anything type. But Evan Ingram's a better blocker, though.
I'm really interested to see. Yep. Great pick, Ashley. Oh, I just realized I had Josh Jacobs twice on my list.
And yet you told me not to pick him.
Yeah, I still don't like the pick. My biggest issue is this was a storyline that did not get talked about a lot. The issue of Tom Cable and the O-line is why Gabe Hudson and Rodney Jackson left. Colton Miller was the only one. Trent Brown left too. Like there's so much O-line turnover. And do I trust Tom Cable to get it done? Absolutely not.
Well, then you brought in another like good running back as well this offseason from Phoenix. What's his name? Gosh dang.
No, you know what? I'm going to say this right now. I will never draft Kenyon Drake again. I got burned way too many times.
No, but you bring in another running back at that price to compete with Jacobs.
Yeah, that's where the problem. Again, I think Gruden's going to get fired soon, within the next 3 years, because the Miami game told me everything. Because he's like, I'm going to be smarter than everybody, so we're just going to wait here.
Oh,
pick. No.
I love that pick. Gosh dang.
Oh, no.
I just want to quickly say that I love you all and that you are all very important to me.
No, Ethan, I'm not worried about your pick. I mean, it's a good pick. It's Hawkinson.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Lord.
I mean, Hawkinson, I think with Jared Goff, I'm not too worried about it. Jared Goff has never been a check down to a tight end type of quarterback. Even in Detroit, they don't really run much of a tight end system.
Well, I mean, you have to remember it's a completely different system. And considering there is no true
That's
number
fair.
one right now, he kind of is the number one. It's maybe not so much that his efficiency is going to go up, but his opportunities was going to skyrocket. Need to see who's available.
I'm kind of stuck here. Gosh dang.
Man, you're not the only one stuck. I am stuck as well.
Kind of want to take a risk here, but I'm not sure if I should.
All right. I know who my next pick is. Yeah, I mean, I can see that.
Okay.
Here it is.
Yep.
Interesting.
That's who I was stuck between, was those two.
Yeah, I know I have both of them, but I have both of them.
I mean, so you got their entire receiving core. So.
Yeah, literally that's all I'm taking from Tennessee at this point. It's the thing is, I don't think either one is going to impact the other, because you're going to have to load the box up. Your only issue is that you don't have Jonnu Smith. You don't have a tight end.
Who is their tight
end? Anthony Ferkser.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But regardless of that, you can't go one-on-one with Julio. You can't go one-on-one with AJ Brown. But then you have to load up 8 in the box for Derrick Henry, so you're forced to go one-on-one. So what do you do? So that's why it's like, you know what, even though it may be one or the other, I'm still comfortable with taking both of them.
Yeah. We'll get past your pick, Richter, and then I'm going to ask you for some help again on this next one. Just
I got you.
Go between.
Also, when it comes to fantasy, for some reason, I was always higher on Julio Jones than everyone else, though.
I like Julio. I just don't like it's kind of the same thing with Mike Evans, just the inconsistency, because you'll have one game where he drops 50 points and then the next game he's under 10.
Yeah. So I think I know how I'm going to have to approach it, but that was more of, I need to make sure to win now. Also, to be honest with you, in any mock draft I did not expect to get AJ Brown. So that also momentarily went out the window.
Yeah.
I kind of
even
forgot.
if you have 2 years and then AJ Brown after that, I mean, shoot, you can be set. So that's why I struggle with Javonte Williams. I was excited when he was there, but I'm kind of nervous about Melvin Gordon still being in Denver.
No, I think Melvin Gordon is going to go out the door pretty soon. Yeah. I just think that's how it's going to go.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think Melvin Gordon is either going to get hurt or he's going to get in legal trouble again.
All that weed in Colorado.
No, it wasn't weed though.
Oh, it wasn't
drunk driving. I thought. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm sure he's still smoking pot too. But
Still smoking pot. It's funny.
Thank you. I aim to please.
Dude, Ryan's like struggling here.
Dude, I am struggling.
Come on.
Mean,
just
Ryan's
make a pick.
Reaching every single pick. So, I mean, his team's going to be hit or miss this year.
He's going to take Adam Thielen with this next pick.
Yeah, that's a good pick. Except I know. Hold on.
Y'all about time you picked a receiver that produces regularly.
Y'all think this is a reach, but I've been having my eye on this guy for 2 rounds now.
Okay.
No, that was a great guy that I was going to pick.
Oh. Hey, Ryan, did you hear what my dad said?
What?
He said you're going to do as well as the Vikings.
Oh, man.
Probably.
Come on.
Probably picked a young team, though. So.
All right, Richter.
Yeah.
Trey, one of you guys.
Look at all of my picks. These are all developmental.
Breaches. Yeah.
They are.
I think Ryan will trade all of them.
Johnson.
Wait, say that again?
Jerry Jeudy, Chase Claypool, Deontay Johnson.
Okay, so here's my problem with the Steelers receivers this year is the fact that Ben's gonna go noodle arm by week 14 and they have no O-line. But Jerry Jeudy has a terrible quarterback in Drew Lock, but also has to compete with KJ Hamler.
Well, they've got
Cortland Sutton. Well, the problem is that that's okay. But you still have Cortland Sutton coming back, and best believe Tim Patrick is still going to be in the conversation. He's not going.
Yes,
true.
And Tim Patrick is a touchdown stealer.
Claypool is a
down like Tyler Lockett or
I don't like Lockett.
So EJ Chark.
So I will say with 100% certainty that both Trevor and I don't like Lockett, and we talked about it.
He's inconsistent, so inconsistent.
You're going to get the 50-point game, and then he'll get you 8, 9, 2, 3. And the problem is, the Seattle wants to go. We want to run the ball more.
Yeah,
you don't want to invest in that.
All right. What about DJ Chark? That's the other one that's on my board right now.
I'm okay. Chark, I'm okay with. I want to see how Urban Meyer's system works because a lot of the concepts that are in the NFL right now is just how do you adjust to it. I think Chark finally has a good quarterback, so that's where I don't hate it at all. If you do make that pick.
Yeah, I'm just stuck between Jeudy and Chark at this point. That's my two. But I'm kind of like,
Personally,
I would go Chark.
Yeah, I'd go Chark. He has more of the potential.
Yeah.
We all know who Paul's picking.
You know, I was thinking about that because he's always there, and with Jefferson doing good, he's going to be the down.
I like it. I like it. Do it.
Just take it. We all know that you're taking it. Do it.
I didn't want to. I was looking at everybody, and there ain't nothing else on there. Or reach for Jalen Waddle, but I've already got a rookie, and I don't want to
see. Cortland Sutton and Deebo Samuel didn't really play last year.
Yeah, that's the big kicker. And Cortland Sutton is your red zone threat.
Yeah,
I know.
No,
I'm not going for Juju Smith-Schuster for sure. I'm not going to do that.
No.
Dude, all right.
No.
Why are people rank?
He failed last year.
Oh,
they auto picked.
I hate auto pick.
Oh.
Well, you got another running back.
For him. I was waiting for him to come back around.
Okay, so I feel better now. At least I got a sure-handed veteran. So now I need to get another receiver. So
yeah. Oh, I mean, you're looking at what I'm seeing: Thielen, Devonta Smith, Higgins, Michael Thomas, and Jefferson.
Yeah.
No, wait. No, I'm looking at this wrong. I just said 2 teams at once. Hold on. So you have Jefferson and Thomas, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. You definitely need to go probably receiver just for depth, but
no, that's actually challengers. That's
okay, that's
Ethan. No, not Ethan. I don't know who that is.
Oh, you're with Jonathan Taylor and Najee Harris and Kelsey. Yeah. It's not like we actually did the draft order revealed like 2 days ago.
Well, I feel good about Kelsey because Kelsey's a high reception guy. I'm hoping he'll carry that into this year, but
that draft and forget method is going to be huge.
Yeah.
Ooh, Kareem Hunt. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I need running back depth, but
yeah, I do too.
He's gonna get between that 60 to 90 yard mark pretty consistently. He's the main pass catching back. I think it'll be okay for depth.
Guys, how do we all feel about James Robinson? Because that's the most I don't know.
No, don't take a chance.
The more I've been thinking about it, the more I'm like, how did he get most of his points last year? It was all kind of based on opportunity. It's like if you force feed someone 20 times, eventually they're going to get like 80-ish yards. So,
well, now with you have an ETN there, he's not
a Carlos Hyde, and then continuing with LaVishka and Chark, Keelan Cole, I believe. But at least you have Lawrence.
It's going to be interesting with Lawrence this year. Be interesting.
I ain't gonna lie, guys. I'm a little lost.
I think. Ooh. Ashley has a couple options here.
Yeah.
Receive probably. What's your guys' thoughts on Beckham this year?
I think he's kind of in the same vein as
well, he's not going to produce this year. That's just my opinion.
He's such an enigma, man. He's almost that same, can produce like 3 games out of the year and then just doesn't do much for you the rest of it.
I'll be honest with you. I think he's kind of in the same vein as the AJ Brown and Julio Jones. Like not like the same level, but I think as far as how he's going to be used. And if you're going to make someone go one-on-one on Odell, I think he's going to win more than he's going to lose. So he may not get the type of fanfare he was getting at in New York, but I think he'll still be very solid.
Well, so far this draft is not going at all how I thought it was.
But
I don't think that I'm mad at it.
Dude, you got like the ultimate handcuff right now. It's ridiculous.
Oh, I know. This is the part of the draft that I hated the most. It was like, do I reach on someone that I like in round 9 for round 7 or like? But luckily, like I didn't expect AJ Brown to fall. I didn't expect Julio or Robert Woods to be in this category.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect to get Nuke and Ridley. I didn't expect Josh Jacobs to fall that far. I didn't expect to get Lamar.
Yeah, dude,
I thought he was going to get taken.
You're complaining that you have a good team.
To be honest with you,
no, I'm not complaining at all.
I really wanted Lamar, but when it comes to like running backs, I'd rather pick them up now.
Yeah. I mean, so far, I think it's not exactly the people that I was like thinking in my mind that I was going to get, but I'm excited for the season.
Yeah, as far as receivers, I'm very happy with who I'm getting right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're kind of loaded.
Claypool.
What, Richter?
Yeah, Richter, and then Jacob Duran is freaking loaded at receiver. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who'd you Claypool. All right.
I think the only thing is Terry. Terry might be an interesting wide receiver. Just
Terry
depends on how Washington's offense pans out this season.
Even last year, the crappy quarterbacks they had, he still got a ton of points.
Yeah, he was what, wide receiver 24?
Yeah, something like
there
that.
There goes Judy.
That's a good pick. I'm interested to see how David Montgomery's actually going to pan out too.
All right, I'll be honest with you. I did not realize how far down I had Jerry Judy on my list.
Really?
Yeah. I had him I have him in my 5th tier of receivers.
Judy?
Yeah.
Ooh, Waddle. Nice.
Waddle's a good pick. If Miami does it the way I think they're going to, I think Waddle's going to be almost Mecole Hardman, but better.
Well, if he can come in early on in the season and establish himself, he may make it to where Will Fuller's not even a necessity for him anymore.
Well, I think the issue maybe is Devontae Parker. Oh my goodness!
Wow.
Of course, it takes the OU running back.
That's a reach.
Wow, followed up by Lockett.
Dang. I've got my eyes on 2 right now. I'm hoping that'll fall.
I got a couple right now. I totally remember that I have MVS's nickname in here. My nickname I have for him. Marquez Voldemort Scantling.
I completely forgot Laviska Shenault is in Jacksonville too. Gosh dang, man. He's a good ball player.
And Curtis Samuel, he's still up on the board.
See, that's going to be the interesting one in Washington is Terry McLaurin with Curtis Samuel. We'll see how that'll.
I just think
splitting those catches.
I've always thought it's like, well, finally, because the problem is no matter how many opportunities Terry McLaurin was getting, half of them were already inaccurate anyway.
Yeah.
Or double covered or triple covered.
Yeah. So to me, it's Nolan Lloyd.
Yeah. I just hope the Eagles suck this year. I hate the Eagles so much.
There's rumors that Deshaun his name.
Yeah, Deshaun
Watson. Deshaun Watson. Yeah. Deshaun Watson is heading to the Eagles.
I think this would be hilarious for me as a Dallas fan if they give up the farm to go and get Deshaun Watson and then they convict Deshaun Watson of crap and he goes to jail for 10 years or something. That would just be funny for me.
We probably shouldn't get to it, but I have many theories on what's going on right now when it comes to the whole Deshaun Watson issue.
I'd be interested to hear it though.
So the first thing is they're all civil suits. Not a single one has been a criminal suit yet.
Mm-hmm.
So that's one that's one thing. If the first one then comes up, that's when we start talking about it. But then the other issue is how the lawyer for all the accused has been it's been very interesting on Instagram. Well, let's go with it with that. But we still have to kind of wait.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot of info and then it got quiet, and I don't know if that's the way they're trying to take it, trying to go. But that's good.
That's a good pick. I was sexually harassed by Deshaun Watson. I won $1 million.
And the thing is as crazy as popular as Deshaun is, no one really knows the personal life. So that's where it's also it's all a wait and see.
Well, I know what I need to do.
It's gonna take Noah Fant,
but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
He's gonna take Joe Burrow.
It's gonna be Odell Beckham.
Is that what you all think?
Noah
No,
Fant.
it's probably gonna be Chase Edmonds.
Well, it's time to go against the grain.
Yeah.
Rojo?
I like that pick.
Yeah.
I like it.
Darrell Henderson.
Not Rojo. Darrell Henderson.
I had my
Darrell Henderson.
I was hoping
gotcha.
he would.
Sorry, he auto picked Rojo.
All right, guys, tell me your opinion. I Man, I really liked Melvin Gordon when he was in SoCal.
No, don't
but
pick him.
I wouldn't do
you
it.
know, don't think so. You
Not
think he's
at
up?
this point. I think you
Yeah.
can get him later.
There's
if
a
you
running
really
back
want
here
him.
that I really like. I don't know if y'all want.
There's a running back I still want to, but I don't know. He might get taken before it comes back.
I really don't know after this, guys. I was thinking Chase Edmonds or AJ Dillon.
AJ Dillon I have no idea what's going on in Green Bay. Like,
I don't know. I'll take some advice if you guys have it. What do you think?
Personally, Chase Edmonds is a pretty good pick. Fun fact, he has 1 red zone carry in his career.
Wow.
Which may be why they picked James Connors. So if he's not going to be the goal line back, that's where you better be praying he gets all the catches from the backfield.
But that is a big thing for Chase Edmonds is they involve him in the passing game. He gets so many receptions and receiving yards and receiving touchdowns.
Yeah, I think I'll do Dillon. That'll be, at least I'll have a backup. So, okay. Man, it's raining again here, dude.
Yes,
Dang.
Yes,
I don't blame Tyler.
Yes, guys. I am excited to tell you.
He's going to take. Oh. Yeah, I was going to ask you about Michael Carter. That's
interesting. Okay.
Here's my thing. You have Zach Wilson, Corey Davis. I really don't care about Denzel Mims. But you have Jameson Crowder there already. The fact is, yes, Tevin Coleman is just technically the starter. Homie's going to get hurt. It always happens. Michael Carter's playing this year.
Oh, yeah.
And on top of that, he fits that scheme really well.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and
for sure.
If y'all, that O-line's really good, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So who do you guys think is going to get the nod, though? Chase Edmonds or James Conner in Arizona?
Oh, Edmonds.
Edmonds. Connor's going to get hurt in training again. I'm calling that.
Ryan, that's a great pick.
Yeah, I've been hearing whispers that he's going to be getting a big workload this year.
Well,
okay.
Hold on. Ramondre Stevenson's on the NFI list. That came out today.
Wait, what's NFI again?
So it non-football related, basically. Non-football injury, I believe is the official
This
name.
guy.
So I was hearing a lot about.
Yeah, I like that a lot, Ryan.
Yeah, dude, I wanted to think about him too.
Moss.
Dang.
I'm the only one against Zach Moss at the moment. Oh, man.
Man,
is it Joe Burrow time, Richter?
Back.
I don't.
You know you want him.
I know. I'm thinking about it.
I mean, I just wouldn't take the chance on Jalen Hurts because there's a lot of speculation that Deshaun Watson's getting traded to Philly.
Yep.
Dude, and then again, I think there's only one team that I feel like, oh man, I just realized. All right, hold on. I might have to text Ryan on the side.
Oh, okay. All right, I'm ready.
It's not so much a player. It's a thing. Can we do in the draft? In this draft?
What?
How can we trade?
You want to trade picks?
I'm thinking about it right now. But
in round 9, you want to trade picks in round 9? Really?
Yes.
Okay. Do you need me to pause the draft?
No. Do you have to pause the draft just to trade?
I honestly don't.
Okay, I'm not trading this pick specifically.
No. Let's not worry about it.
Okay.
No, let's not worry about trades the first draft.
All right. I am
complicated.
I'm sorry. I'll be honest with y'all. I am stuck between 2 players right now.
Odell?
No, not Odell.
Rashad Bateman.
That's one.
What's your second?
Debo.
Oh, that's tough. Debo's going to be more right away. Bateman maybe a year or 2 before he really gets going. That's would be my only concern there. But
but then again, Debo and Jimmy G, you never know if Jimmy G is going to wake up out of his funk or not.
No,
I don't think
Right.
Jimmy
well, I
G
don't
is
think it
gonna
matters.
be-
I think it's going to be Trey.
It'll
Yeah.
be
Trey.
Trey.
That'll
Yeah.
Yeah.
start.
Okay.
In that case, I think,
Do it.
yeah. Thank you. I think
Yeah.
Debo had to be.
Yeah, I think I like that better.
All
As
right.
much as I would have liked him to land back to me, I think that was a good pick, Richter.
Richter, Traver, here we go. Tight ends. This is where I've been stuck at because once you get past this like first set of tight ends, you're kind of in a rough spot.
I will tell you, I can give you my ranking.
Don't do Dallas Goedert. I would do Gesicki or Fant or even Irv Smith.
I think
Hunter
Fant
Henry
just
scares
got,
me.
I think
Just-
Fant
Yeah,
just
I'm
got
not
screwed
There's
with an
injury
injury.
prone.
Guys.
After Irv Smith, I wouldn't worry about picking anyone.
See,
up.
the only reason I'm like kind of considering Goddard is because Ertz may still get traded or cut before season starts. But
True.
I think he is. I think he's going to get
True.
cut.
But Mike Gesicki has a good workload in Miami.
But hey, don't
And
forget
Michael Fant.
about Gronk, Tyler.
Nah.
I tried that last year. It didn't work.
And also,
I'm
I've
just
heard
saying.
a lot of chatter about Pat Fryermuth or
Mhm.
Frymuth or something, whatever his name
But
is.
then you've got
Up
Big
in
Ben.
Pittsburgh.
Still. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
If you were Josh, if you were on those top three tight ends right now, who would you be looking at most?
Fant, Goddard, and is it Gronk or Freemuth?
Gesicki.
Oh, Gesicki.
I would go with Gesicki for me.
I go Fant.
Keep in mind that Richter hasn't picked a tight end yet.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I still have I still have 10 I really want to draft. So
Yeah.
honestly,
I'm on
I know I'm
For
gonna.
Gesicki right now, I'm stuck between the two.
I mean, here's the thing: if you want to take Gesicki, I think that's perfectly okay. Like they're basically even for me. I just think
Yeah.
more opportunities are going to come from a stronger arm quarterback,
Yeah.
which
Well,
is why
but
I thought Fant.
When
But-
Tua came into the league, he was really big on Gesicki.
Well, he was leaning on him. Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
And so in that
Now
case,
he's got Jalen Waddle and he's got
in that case, you probably
Devontae
should go
Parker.
Gesicki if you're more confident in Tua being a good quarterback.
See, I'm
I
not
feel like that's what it is.
the problem. Lock or freaking Tua at this point.
I think Tua is better
but
than
Teddy
Lock,
Bridgewater
Locke,
might
though.
get the nod in Denver, which I think is what's going to happen.
Then in that case,
But Teddy Bridgewater-
he didn't throw the tight ends at all.
Yeah, Teddy Bridgewater has never been big with tight ends.
I think Gesicki's a good choice there.
All right, Paul. How are you feeling? Oh,
Yeah,
Chenault.
that's a great pick.
That doesn't surprise me.
I was praying that this was going to fall to me in the later rounds.
Aaron Rodgers. Ooh,
That's great pick. Great pick.
that was going to be my next ask. Was Mike Davis? I really liked him in Carolina last year.
I was so
Yeah.
worried that he was going to get taken in this
Yeah,
last stretch of
except-
running backs.
I thought about it, but
I
I
just don't.
personally like Michael Carter over Mike Davis. That's just my opinion.
I just don't like Mike
Burrow.
Davis.
Hey, and that's okay. I know Arthur Smith. I know what he wants to do. I've been watching a lot of training camp, reading a lot of articles out of Atlanta. I mean, obviously I'm a Falcons fan, and I knew that that's where I wanted to go. So thank you all for letting him fall to
All
me.
right.
You're welcome.
Joe Burrow for
I
Ashley.
think
And
Joe
I've
Burrow's
run
going to be really good.
In the 9th, yeah, that's a good pick.
Yeah, I
And
thought he was going to
especially
go more
because
towards the 6th.
If he's as good as we all think he's going to be, like that position's on lock for years.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's just you have to worry about his leg, which they kind of bolstered
Yeah.
their O-line. I still think Jamar Chase was a great pick there because now your top three are Jamar, T. Higgins, and Tyler Boyd, which is way better than the what was it? T. Higgins, John Ross, and AJ Green, and Tyler Boyd. So I think they bolstered it really well this year.
Well, I'm going to be enjoying making trades with all these running backs that I've acquired.
No
I just
lie.
realized you have taken 1, 2,
Five.
5. But
Yep.
here's the thing, though. Like, I feel like you can get in round 18 a great receiver.
You can't get rid.
You can't. Wow, we're really going
What?
already?
What?
Wow.
What
Dang,
the
Michaela.
heck, Michaela?
What?
in round 9.
Wow.
What?
Okay, well, I mean, you
Okay.
can choose to go her way or not.
I recommend not.
Yeah.
That wasn't my number one defense either. So
no, that's not even my number one defense.
They were the number one defense last year, though. That's probably why she was going.
Not like fantasy points wise.
No, that should be the Rams, I think.
The Rams are typically like number one.
But because Brandon Staley left, John Johnson, Brockers, a couple of people there.
But they did refill. It's not like they don't have talent in Dallas.
They do.
Or not Dallas, but LA.
Mostert. Yep, that's a good pick.
Listen, I'm ready for trades.
Guys, oh my goodness. Let me just say, I just heard Ashley yell no after the Mozart pick.
Okay, Odell finally off the board.
I mean, Odell this round I think is okay. For some reason, his ADP was 6th round, and I didn't feel comfortable with that.
Or giving Ethan a hard time about taking 5 running backs. They have 5 receivers now.
Oh, Alex does, yeah. It's so easy to.
But look at these. These are quality running backs. Like these are startable running backs.
You sound like a street vendor, Ethan.
Hey,
a street vendor.
Say what you will. Just wait till the season starts.
Here's the thing. Like, I think Henderson was a good pick for you. It's Kareem Hunt. I'm a little nervous on, to be honest with you.
He's gonna be a wait, watch, and see.
I thought you said he's going to be on Weight Watchers and see.
Yeah.
No,
he's like a Tony Romo kind of guy for me, you know.
What I do like is that each team's really solid right now.
Like kind of like a Kelvin Benjamin type guy for me. We don't really know where he's going to be at.
Now, Kelvin Benjamin, again, I think Booger McFarland said it best. It was one Popeye's biscuit away from being a tight end.
Isn't he a tight end now, though?
Yes, he's trying out for tight end. So it ended up.
So I guess he had that Popeye's biscuit.
He had like 6 Popeye's biscuits and a 4-piece with it.
Oh, there are still a lot of interesting guys left.
Yeah, like the thing is, there's a lot of people that I wish I had. Ooh, nice.
Fournette,
good pick.
Jacob stole my strategy of 3 running backs in a row.
All right, what were your guys' thoughts on I meant to bring this up earlier, but DeAndre Hopkins' comments about the whole COVID vaccine thing and potentially retiring?
So I'm going to keep saying this again. It is every person's choice. I'm not going to hate on anybody who choose to accept the vaccine or not accept the vaccine.
Right.
But personally, I get the frustration when it comes from it, though.
Oh, for sure.
And so
all right,
there's a lot of context surrounding probably his decision that a lot of us are probably never going to realize. And so that's where I do respect the decision. I'm not going to hate on anyone. Montez Sweat had similar comments as well. And again, I don't blame people for not okay with a vaccine that in a 10-year process was shrunk down to 5 months. So overall, I think that it was more of a frustration tweet because I don't think he'll retire.
Yeah.
But it is obviously that memo is the NFL saying get vaccinated. Now, there's some teams, I think if you had a COVID issue last year from a team, best believe they're all vaccinated now, like the Ravens, for example. But when it comes to like other teams who didn't really experience it as much, like I can get the hesitation.
Yeah. No, I get that for sure. I don't know. I just was kind of like, one of those shocks to the system in a sense, where it's like, oh my gosh, like, is he actually thinking about this?
I mean, to his credit, he's probably saved up enough money. He doesn't have to work a day in his life. And good on him.
For sure. I mean, if you play in the NFL for 10 years, I would really hope that you've saved up enough money. Most people don't, but still.
Well, and the big thing that kind of isn't talked about is a lot of what the NFL is doing with the guys now is teaching them how to like invest their money and save it and just do a lot of things that are going to set them up for success because they had so many issues with older guys retiring with no money.
Yeah. And that was a major problem. So like at least people are finally getting educated about it, which is good.
Right.
To where you have like someone like Russell Okung saying, "Hey, please give me my signing bonus in Bitcoin."
Yeah.
And making actually a lot of money from it. To which, good on him.
Oh, Ashley.
All right.
Dallas
Thank you.
I think at this point that's okay. Yeah, because ooh, good pick from the auto.
Dang.
I was just going to ask about that too, of Robbie Anderson versus Curtis Samuel.
I'm trying to catch up on all the people that have been drafted so far.
Dumb dogs. I'm gonna mute myself.
You all right over there?
Yeah, that would be my 2 crack. Oh.
Yeah, my crackhead took a chill pill today.
I want to see what happens here.
I feel like Josh may hate me after my next pick.
I think I know exactly who you're picking. And it's okay.
Who?
Oh, Hollywood.
No, it's not Hollywood. I think he's going to take Rashad Bateman. And I am at peace.
You were at peace?
Yes, I am feeling very chill right now.
See, now Paul's take him right before me, and then I'm going to be frustrated.
Yeah, then you're going to be screwed. Now that you mention it, click.
Why'd you have to do that? Come on.
No, I'm going to take a reach here. I'm hoping that a new quarterback will do him well.
We'll see. No.
Oh, okay.
Well done.
Okay. Nice.
I actually really like that pick quite a bit. That's nice. It's very nice.
That was my guy right there.
I wouldn't call that a reach at all, Paul. That was a good pick.
That's a great pick.
Very
Especially
good pick.
with Akers out.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, let's see. How many receivers do I have on the? Oh yeah, that kind of forced my hand a little bit. All right.
Yeah, I knew it. Okay.
I was gonna say I can't let you get both of your on it last turn.
Oh man, I have decisions. I think I'm forced to take a tight end right now. And if that's the case, I've been high on this guy all off season.
Yeah, that doesn't shock me one bit. I'm surprised you didn't take a quarterback though.
Oh, that's my next area to fix.
Layla, knock it off. Hey, you're fine.
My question is, how have 2 number 1 wide receivers not been taken off the board?
All right, my question is, who are you referring to as number 1 wide receivers?
Brandon Cooks.
And Corey Davis.
I don't see him as number 1.
No, I don't see. All right.
Everyone thinks you're wrong, Ryan, and it's okay.
Okay, who do you guys think I'm picking here?
If you're going smart pick, I think you're probably going with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
If you're upside, it's probably Jalen Hurts.
Any other guesses?
I don't know. Been talking. Yeah, I don't know. It's got to be a wide receiver though.
Good job.
Curtis Samuel.
Good job.
Yep.
Dang.
I figured you were going to go with Curtis Samuel. Yeah, there you go. Good. That is a good one. I wanted him, but that's all right. Jesus still loves me more.
Coming from the pastor.
That's right, baby. Pulling it out.
Well done. There's been a couple of receivers I was like, I cannot leave this draft without them.
Sure.
Surprisingly, those receivers were Curtis Samuel and Robert Woods.
Yeah, I've always been a big Robert Woods fan. I'm kind of regretting the Kareem Hunt.
I'm with you on that. I hated it too. Was it 2 years ago? I had him, Robert Woods, and didn't produce a thing. And I was so frustrated. And then the next year he did well. So
yeah, I had him last year, so that's my experience with him.
I just think I had him last year too, but I just think he's going to be so much better with Matthew Stafford there.
Oh yes,
yeah,
Matthew Stafford will feed him all day long.
And this is just more of superstition, but he went back to number 2 this year, and he was a baller at USC with number 2. So just thought it had to be done.
Hey Tyler, you get over there, friend?
Yeah, I'm struggling with this pick.
You have to oh no, you could take a backup quarterback here.
That's what I'm struggling with.
You know, I don't hate that pick. Right. You might as well grab him now.
All right. And that's like my thing is I was thinking Hurts potentially, but I'm looking at it and going, if he is going to get dealt to the Eagles, why would I take Hurts?
I knew your comment was almost window dressing there.
To be honest with you, I think Deshaun he's going to come out strong this year because he's got to build his name back up. And if he doesn't get that memory out of people's minds, he's going to be suffering for a long time.
Yeah.
So hopefully his team will come around him. So
it's either he plays and gets traded next year or gets traded now. But the thing is, I thought it was a done deal that Deshaun would be going to Denver until the whole Aaron Rodgers situation came up. And that's where, if Jerry Jeudy's in mind, it's because of Aaron Rodgers potentially going over there.
Yeah. And I wouldn't be shocked if they still made it happen. But
why?
I'm sorry. I had to get another rookie, my friend.
I don't blame you there. That's a great pick.
Especially if he takes over right away for Jimmy G. I think Trey Lance is
don't think it'll be right away, but I think it'll be bye week. I'm pretty sure they were like San Francisco was like, of course Jimmy G's in our future plans. I think that was true the entire time because I don't think Trey Lance is good enough to start now. But you do have to start this year. Great pick, Ethan.
Ethan, I hate you so much.
I'm surprised he was still here.
Because he was ranked so far down. That was literally my next pick I had queued up.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah, you had to do a good bit of scrolling for Mike Williams there.
Dude, he is such a good receiver.
Yes. And I think now that he's kind of gotten through his injury stuff and is really learning the system, I think he's going to be good.
The only issue is let's see how this new system is. Because I don't think they're going to get as many opportunities as they did in years past because I really hope this defense is healthy. And if the defense is healthy, then Herbert's not going to be on the field as much trying to score.
Right.
I think the team will be better. Fantasy may not be.
Yeah, I'm excited for Derwin James to come back.
Dude, Derwin's so good.
Yeah.
Well, the question for Mike Williams is going to be, because his contract's up after this year too, right?
Derwin's?
No, Mike Williams.
Yes, but I think he still has the player option.
Go after this.
Yeah. I think they'll keep him.
I think they will too, because I don't know if they'll get a receiver in next year's draft.
Yeah, I think they're going to go 5th-year option, keep him.
Wouldn't they have had to
see how it plays out
at this point?
No, you can extend it a little bit later on.
Yeah, you can accept it later.
Yeah. Because for like cap reasons, if you don't have the money to pay out in the off season the year prior, you can still extend it later.
But even that, if you just wait till next year when the cap goes up 30 million.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be back at 210 is what everyone's saying, which is what it was in 2019. So I think a lot of players like kind of like Will Fuller, Curtis Samuel, a bunch of other ones, like we're kind of waiting on the next year to get that big paycheck.
Yeah, for sure.
But you look at too many examples. I mean, Le'Veon Bell, the latest example, where it's like you can't just take a year off.
Mm-hmm. Right. All right, so let's see. Ashley has 2 tight ends, 3 running backs, 3 receivers. So she could probably go either receiver or back here.
Oh, yeah, she does have Burrow already.
Or she could go quarterback too.
I was about to say Aaron Rodgers is there, yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't shock me. Especially if Burrow isn't ready to go like week 1. You want to have somebody decent to go to.
Yeah. And
I like that pick.
Yeah, so do I.
That was sarcastic. I love it. Yeah,
that was
so do I.
That was my turnaround pick, but it'd be like that.
Man, looking at everyone's team, this all looks pretty close. I kind of like everybody's team for a lot of different reasons.
Down.
I just need to fix one spot and then I'll be good.
Quarterback that you're missing.
And I will say overall, great pick. Great pick.
That was a good pick by Jacob. He still needs a quarterback.
He was on my list.
Oh,
Dang.
no, never mind. He doesn't. He has Russell. Good for him.
Oh man, are you gonna get stuck with like Baker Mayfield is the question here, Rick?
I wouldn't hate it. Like I'm the one person to say I'll say it. I don't hate that pick.
I like that pick. He's good, nice. Man. He racked up the points last year. Come on.
I'd take him over Fields right now, but
that's just because Fields won't be playing the first probably.
Well, even as a long-term pick, I'd take him over Fields. I'm just hoping my next pick makes it to me.
Yeah, what do you want, buddy?
I'm not telling you that. I saw how that worked out last time.
Well, you didn't tell me anything that you wanted.
I said it right before Paul Traver picked, and I think he took my guy, didn't he?
Sorry, man.
No,
what was it, Lance?
Man, here's the thing I like to see though. Like in rounds 14, 15, usually you're just like, just get my kicker, get my defense, call it a day. But like, there's still a lot of really good players here. And I don't think that was the case 5 years ago. So no. That's pain right there. That's absolute pain. Oh, freaking Alex.
We're gonna start becoming unchristian here before long. See a internet brawl.
Yeah, around like 20. That's when it's gonna devolve.
Dang it, man. Elijah Moore was this guy's gonna be good. Logan Thomas, great pick. Who wants my trophy up? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh gosh.
I love it how when me, Ethan, and Ryan did the draft order reveal, that that Ryan went, I'm not going to pick CMC first.
Yeah. Was so adamant about it.
Yeah.
I changed my mind.
You just saw too many.
I don't think for CMC, man.
Yeah. CMC is one of the best running backs in a while.
Yeah, no lie, especially for PR purposes. He's just stupid good.
I think if he can stay healthy, he'll be in the talk for one of like the top 10 running backs of all time.
You want to know what's wild is that he had a top 6 running back finish in all 3 weeks that he played last year.
Mm-hmm.
Like when he was on the field, like he was the clear number 1 pick.
Yeah, he was the number 1 pick for those 3 weeks. And then if you had him on your team, you're in trouble.
Yeah, I remember whoever had him traded him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
I had him to Wash in one of our leagues last year.
And then I grabbed him from Wash, and then it was just,
yeah,
he just didn't play. Which the thing is, at that point, I was already like 2-7, and I was like,
ooh, interesting. Chuba.
I think Chuba would be good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in our keeper league that we're doing this year, I'm kind of excited with some of the guys I'm going to be keeping.
Here's the thing. I've already told Ryan that I'm taking the other half of his league. Of his team, not league. Because for the keeper league. Because my team is absolute trash.
Yeah, I'm keeping Derrick Henry,
Mm-hmm.
Kyler Murray. Shoot. I gotta look it up. Hold on 1 second. Let me go to ESPN.
See, I'm keeping Aaron Jones, Zeke Elliott, and then either Josh Allen or Dak Prescott. I'm just torn between, do I keep David Montgomery or Keenan Allen as my 4th keeper?
That's hard.
Yeah. So, I mean, I could have like my 3 running backs locked in and then just draft receivers, but
Holy crap,
that's my struggle right now.
That's a 4-month shoot.
So I'm keeping Derrick Henry, Calvin Ridley, Stephon Diggs, and Darren Waller.
I just realized I probably should set my keepers in that league.
You've got until an hour before the draft, and we have 43 days. So you've got time.
Yeah. I just want to see how bad it is. I just want to remind everybody.
Speaking of number 1 wide receivers that are still here.
Whoa, hey.
Okay.
That was the worst. Ethan tried to set him up.
Number 1 receiver. What are you smoking?
Because Michael Thomas is out for 4 weeks.
Michael Thomas is out for the first 4 weeks of the season.
Jarvis Landry sitting there on the board. He's the number 1 receiver in that offense.
But I like Traquan Smith.
All right,
I think he's going to be a good wide receiver.
All righty.
And for those first couple of weeks, I think he's going to produce.
Okay. All righty. I just can't let anyone else take him.
I'm on Ross St. Brown, man. There you go. He's sitting right there.
He's going to take Hollywood. Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm going to get this guy right here.
That was a good pick.
Yeah.
And since I picked my future, I'm going to pick the immediate right here.
Oh, Lord Jesus, help us.
Yeah, see,
he was a top quarterback, and if Trevor Lawrence doesn't work out this year,
I know. Hope he sucks this year.
Covered.
I will tell you so I probably should have gone with him, but I want to have my present and future with me.
Yeah. Yeah, Zach Wilson. All right. I like that pick, Richter.
Kenyon Drake sitting there.
I'm not doing that again. I'm burned. I'm burned.
Now he'll have a breakout year and it'll be amazing.
No, I swear if he does, then I'm still not trusting it. Because I went all in on Kenyon Drake last year and he did nothing besides that one game against Dallas.
I wonder how Philip Lindsay's going to do in Houston this year.
He's not going to do good.
Them and their like 30 running backs they signed this year.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, he's not going to do well then.
I don't know what they're doing in Houston. Like that's because even I would say even with like Deshaun Watson, I would say you just find a way to get out of Houston at this point.
Right.
Ooh, that's a great pick.
See, man, I had Gallup last year. He just couldn't produce. It was just frustrating. It was CD and Amari.
See, and my hope for him is not for this season. My hope is for potentially if he leaves the Cowboys next.
That's year. A good point because he's a really solid number two. Because
like that's more.
Or Cowboys fans, remember when Terrence Williams was your number 2 receiver?
Yeah, that sucked.
And Michael Gallup came in and just took it over immediately.
Exactly.
Yeah.
With Des Bryant hurt and all of that, he was just
And I mean, he has his moments, but he's just a headache whenever you have him on your bench.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're like, this.
And either these are the two options of how it's going to go down is either Amari Cooper is going to get traded heading into this next offseason, and we're going to keep Gallup and sign him to a big deal, or we're going to let Gallup walk and he'll go get buku bucks somewhere.
Yeah.
I think they're going to let him walk. I don't know how you could let go of Amari Cooper.
Injury prone and a lot older at this point. Coming off another ankle surgery this year. It's not necessarily a great thing. And I love Cooper, don't get me wrong on that. But if CeeDee Lamb comes out and balls out this year,
I think CeeDee Lamb was drafted to be the number 1 guy.
Oh, 100%. You don't
for
that.
Yep.
One guy I'm interested to see, I don't know if he's been picked up yet or not, is Kadarius Toney. Like I'm low-key kind of excited to see what he can do.
Does not help that he's on the COVID list right now.
Man, Paul, you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Just looking at I want to do here. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're getting down to your last 30 seconds, making sure you're.
I'm doing fine.
Yeah, Devin Singletary.
I was wondering if that. Ooh, Terrence Marshall there.
I like that Terrence Marshall pick.
All right, are we just going to pick defenses early here?
Yep.
Well, somebody's got to start it.
My question is, when is Michaela going to pick the Dallas defense?
Oh God.
Michaela's already picked the Bucs defense.
I don't think we're
asking to give away points at that point.
I don't think we're going to be nearly as bad as we were last year. I mean, it's kind of hard.
You guys upgraded. Same with the Vikings defense. I feel this year we're gonna do pretty well.
There's 3 defenses that on my mind. I was like, they're gonna just dramatically get better. Dallas, Minnesota, New England.
Well, Minnesota was so weird. And so much because you were missing your pass rusher last year.
Yeah.
Richter, do not leave Atlanta off of that list.
I mean, Raheem Morris did good. They just need more talent there.
Mm-hmm.
That's
you lost a lot of talent.
The scheme was awful.
Well, Raheem Morris took over and it was good. It was just it's Dean Pease now. So you're going from 4-3 to 3-4, and you're going from simplified to way complex. And Dean Pease has always been a very opportunistic but middle of the road defense.
I don't know. I think the defense compared to last year, at least, is going to dramatically improve.
Dean Pease was the defensive coordinator for Baltimore for a few years after they won the Super Bowl. Every pain of missing the playoffs or losing the division was from Dean Pease. Tyler Boyd, 4th and 26 or whatever the heck it was, or Antonio Brown stretching his hand to win the division. That was because Dean Pease was defensive coordinator.
So, Richter, let me ask you this. Just because you and I used to talk a lot about the draft before it happened. What were your thoughts on Micah Parsons' pick and then the Kelvin Joseph pick to Dallas?
I don't like the Micah Parsons pick. I really like Kelvin Joseph.
Really? Okay.
There's too many issues that Dallas had right now. Linebacker wasn't really one of them. And now you have a logjam and trying to move Keanu Neal to linebacker. It just doesn't make sense to me. I think you could have gone O-line, honestly. Probably would have been better. You probably could have gone... I mean, I'm trying to think who was around that time. They traded down the pick, so, like, obviously, Surtain... They wanted a corner for sure.
Oh, yeah. I was pissed when Surtain went off right before us. But my thought was, why didn't you trade down further and get somebody like a Greg Newsome with the pick? That was kind of my thoughts, but...
Yeah, I mean they probably should have done that, but it's all a matter of if you go down that far, I think Cleveland would have traded up and they have the ammo to do it. So that would have been the issue there. But Michael Parsons is good, but it just was not the pick I would have taken.
Oh, yeah, and that's why I was scratching my head for sure. But hey, knock it off too. My hope is that because they've been talking about potentially using him like a Von Miller type when he was in Denver his first season, and using him as kind of a designated pass rusher at times too.
Yeah. If anything, Michael Parsons will be your spy. So he'll go after Hurts, Daniel Jones, anyone else that they have to play. But that's kind of the best that he provides. He's really good at blitzing. So, I mean, he's basically an outside backer. But yet that defense is 4-3. So that there's a defensive end going to take that spot unless Dan Quinn's going to surprise us all and go 3-4.
So he's been talking a lot about using like some 3-4 concepts too.
Which he kind of has to, because the thing is, Gus Bradley, Dan Quinn, a bunch of the Seattle coaches that got hired, they were all there because no one could figure out the Seattle cover 3 until everyone figured out the Seattle cover 3 and everyone got exposed for it. So it's what's your backup plan? So that I'm not surprised to hear that the 3-4 worked, but that team's not built for 3-4.
No.
Even with DeMarcus Lawrence and everyone there, it's not built for it. They don't have the big bodies up front to even get that done. So in order for it to transition well, he will have to throw in both. And I think maybe passing downs is where you see Michael Parsons start doing really well. But then again, do you want to take that spot away from trying to think
Randy Gregory?
Yeah, Randy Gregory. Would you rather have Randy Gregory or Michael Parsons there?
And so if you use them both at the same time, like let's say, so maybe if you go with more of like, you know, New England's kind of hybrid style defense where you've got kind of a mix of both at times, you know, and then drop Lawrence in more as like a 3-tech at times, that could help too with some of that. But
that could,
or just bring Parsons from middle linebacker all the time, one of the two.
That's probably what it's going to be. If I had to take a guess on how they're going to use them, is third down they're going to bump DeMarcus Lawrence inside. But it's just, are you really drafting 12th overall for a situational pass rusher though? Who just took Gus Edmonds? Dang it,
Alex.
That's a good pick. I shouldn't be complaining. I have four running backs already. What is it? Washington.
That was my defense right there.
Good pick. Good pick. I like the pick so far here.
And these picks are coming in quick here. Sheesh.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm excited to watch football again. I'm just
ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. No kidding, dude.
Oh, another one I've been thinking about a lot is Gerald Everett in Seattle. Been thinking about that one a lot too. Kind of excited to see how that.
Richter, well done. Man, I want to start kind of recapping the teams that we have so far. Everyone's pretty even, I feel like. Trying to see. Cam Akers was a 5th rounder, I believe. That's kind of really the big injury. Michael Thomas still went 4th, 5th round, I believe. I'm trying to look at the board, but I'm
same
blind.
team.
Is that really the same?
Yeah.
Ooh, oh yeah, that was the back-to-back. Ugh. So I mean, his depth is going to have to help him out there. Ethan's struggling with the next pick right now.
Yes, yes, he is.
Personally, for me, I like Dalvin. Obviously, that was kind of chalk. AJ Brown did not expect to come down, but I just knew my next turnaround. Like when I was mock drafting, my entire strategy was the first 3. I had to alternate it because either I get 2 really good running backs or subpar receivers, or I can do the best of both and go unalternated. And I think alternating was the best choice there. Especially because now I still feel confident about my running backs. Receivers, I still feel good with AJ Brown and Allen Robinson. And then ETN I feel like is my only reach as of right now. Dude, Ethan, you're really struggling here.
Yeah, man, I'm having a hard time. I'm looking at Devontae Parker, Antonio Brown, Nelson Aguilar, and Marvin Jones.
Ooh. There's 2 starters in there.
Yeah.
About Darnell Mooney in that spot too. He's good.
Yeah. Well, did someone take Darnell Mooney already?
Nope, he's still on the board. 7.
I don't know if I love it, but
I think that's a good red zone threat, though.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's option 1, but the big thing with him is just how far along has to his mechanics come to where he feels comfortable making those difficult throws to his first option.
Yeah, that's true. And the only reason I would say I agree with you on the mechanics part was literally because of his new hip.
Yeah. See, Marvin Jones scares me because I know DJ Shark and Chanel are going to eat it up.
Mm-hmm.
But Nelson Aguilar scares me because it's Cam Newton.
I think.
Well, don't forget about Tim Tebow in Jacksonville.
All right, who's going to do it for the meme? That's a good pick.
Niners defense.
Though Jimmy Ward might have to eat crow. That was going to be the pick I was going to go for. But we're good though. We're good.
So unsure.
Oh man.
Man, Aaron Rodgers in the 11th round. It's kind of a steal.
I don't know if I should stack a QB.
unless he retires, there's been I've been reading a lot recently that there's a potential he may retire with all this crap going on too.
Well, it's retire then be released and then pick wherever.
True.
Oh man, I don't know where to go with this.
See, what do you need right now?
I gotta look at the board or the pieces of paper.
I mean, it's kind of a BPA situation for you.
Yeah, because I have all the positions.
Monroe St. Brown could be a lot of fun with that pick too.
Yeah, no, he's tantalizing right now. I don't want to take the Hatchie native. I need to see my rankings here. Oh, I totally forgot to put on my list. Hold up. I think I know the pick. Do I want to do it now, though? This is tough. Also, a lot of. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, the pick's right there.
Ah, dang it! I don't like you. That was gonna be my next pick.
I don't know. I mean, kind of looking back, I think I really like my team. I mean, it's been a while since I picked up my dudes, but I think I'm very happy with this draft so far.
Good pick, Trevor. I like that.
Yeah, I was looking at him. You brought him up. I was like, oh yeah, that's actually a good pick. I'll pick him after Allen.
I have 6 receivers. I think I'm gonna. Oh, I know what to do here. Wait, can I? No, one of y'all's gonna take him early. I'm not risking it.
Adam Trotman.
Tight end 1 in New Orleans. Yes, I know Michael Thomas is in there. But when you feel confident enough to get rid of your second and third string guy, that says something. Thaddeus Moss?
All right.
That is true.
I'm on auto pick, man. Why not?
Why did you go auto pick?
I'm going to bounce off here, guys, in a little bit because I got to get ready to go to church tomorrow. You know, I'm the only Christian on here, so.
Okay, yeah. It's not like you're talking to a room full of SAGU people or anything.
That's right. That's right. No, seriously, I'm going to bounce because I got to finish sermon prep and I got to get ready to go to church. It's 9:00 here, so I'm going to. Okay.
All right, Pastor Paul. Good to hear from you, man.
Head out.
All right, guys. Blessings, and I guess I'll catch up tomorrow when all the smoke is cleared. So, okay.
Yeah, sounds good.
Adios, fellas.
See you, Paul.
You have a good one.
Bye.
Now it's just down to the nitty gritty, you know.
But this is where you make or break your draft, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I think I'm going to go with the player that could be interesting. Yeah, I think we're going to go with that.
Yeah, I mean, that's interesting.
Now, whether or not he's interesting good or interesting bad, we'll see. But I don't know. I mean, this is a starting running back in an offense that doesn't really have a lot of wide receiver, tight end help,
Hey, we have some breaking news from the NFL here. Nothing that concerns players, but NFL announces they will fine unvaccinated players up to $14.6K when they violate COVID-19 protocols.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Wow.
So I think this is very authoritarian, but they're trying to get everyone vaccinated. That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah. Basically, you're discriminating against unvaccinated players at this point.
Yes. Yeah, that's kind of the problem.
How's that okay? I mean, come on now.
See, like I understand saying, hey, this is important, but also you got to leave it up to people who feel comfortable or don't feel comfortable getting it.
What I don't like right now is that people are being very authoritarian over it when they should be trying to help educate people. It's like, here's why we think this is a good thing, and here's all the research with it. You can't just no, you must take it. That's kind of messed up. Ashley takes a Waxahachie native.
All right. And Michaela takes St. Brown. All right.
I feel like Amon-Ra's going to be a great player, but not this year.
I mean, who else do they have there, though, in Detroit? I mean, you've got...
Yeah, that's a good point.
Quintez Cephas,
and then Rashad Perriman.
I mean, they do have Geronimo, too. I like Geronimo.
They don't have much.
Geronimo is there.
Yeah.
I forgot.
They got Tyrell Williams. But
even Tyrell he's good, but he's hurt all the time.
I was wondering when someone's going to take Nicole.
I mean, that's a really big hit or miss kind of guy.
He is the definition of hit or miss.
Yeah, him and Christian Kirk.
Yeah,
but I mean, Sammy Watkins isn't there anymore. So
I still think DeMarcus Robinson is the number 2 receiver.
Yeah, I agree.
But they've tried to make Nicole work, and it just hasn't.
Yeah.
What is that? Tannehill's a good pick right there.
Mm-hmm. I like Tannehill. Kind of hard to hate the guy.
No, he survived Gase.
Yeah.
Nyheim Hines, good. I like that pick.
It's kind of like hating Alex Smith. It's really kind of hard to do.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I was really hoping that he wasn't going to retire and then Dallas would try and sign Alex Smith to be a backup.
I just wouldn't go for it just because as much as it's so cool to see him play, you knew that leg was affecting him. And it's just sure. It was more like edge of my seat because I did not want to see him get hurt again.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. When are we going to see Tua go off the board here?
It's really dependent on if you think Tua will be a good quarterback.
I don't think so, but that's
nice.
Kadarius Toney.
There goes Kadarius Toney.
Yeah.
Where did Jimmy Graham end up? Is he still playing or did he retire?
No, he's still with Chicago, but I think Cole Kmet's about to take over as the number 1 tight end.
Yeah.
That wouldn't shock me at all. I was going to say Jimmy's in his mid-30s now, so I wish he would have just stayed.
A dinosaur. Yeah, when you get the DNA of them dinosaurs, tight end Jimmy Graham, a former basketball player.
Right, Josh.
Everyone's like, what? Sorry. Whenever I go dinosaur, I automatically think Jurassic Park, and I automatically think Mr. DNA.
Oh, gotcha.
Sounded like Mr. Kentucky Fried Chicken right there for a second.
Dude, fried chicken sounds delicious. I ain't gonna lie right now. if COVID still wasn't a big issue, this would have been so fun if we all like got up like together and then just like planned it. Like Airbnb. All right, the draft now commences.
Get a private do it from.
No, I mean, this is going to be an interesting league, man. I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm excited to be able to trade like draft picks and whatnot. And just have an expanded roster.
Jacob,
that's awesome.
I feel bad for a lot of teams though because Jacob just absolutely snaked the wide receivers.
Yeah, but let me play devil's advocate here. There are so many good receivers now that even if one person takes all the receivers, it's all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And at this point, I feel like Tua is probably the best quarterback available at this point. And round 16, you're playing with house money, especially since for her she has Joe Burrow and Aaron Rodgers left.
Well, yeah. So if Tua breaks out and has a really good season, I mean,
yeah. But
you're on the plot.
So if I think how Miami took it, because how they took this idea of Tua is, what did he do best at Alabama? And that was spacing, timing routes. Do the same thing, but now you built your receiver core towards that. That's why they traded up to get back to Waddle. Matt Ryan, you the Falcons fan?
Can you tell?
No. All right. I'm swinging for homers here.
Interesting.
It's not bad. I don't mind that pick at all.
There is only one person that made the 2017 Eagles that good, and that man's name is Frank Reich.
Mm-hmm. Well, and you've got T.Y. Hilton back. You got Michael Pittman's there.
Paris Campbell.
Paris Campbell.
Mo Alley Cox.
And you've got Jonathan Taylor there to take off pressure from Carson Wentz actually to be halfway decent.
Let me tell you, if Green Bay's interested in Devontae Adams, best believe I think the Colts are calling.
Oh, yeah.
Because
and he's saying it, he's probably going to try and get to the Raiders.
Of course. I'll start it.
That doesn't shock me that you went there, though.
See, my thing with kickers, though, is there's like 12 of them that are going to put up pretty much the same amount of points every week.
Yeah.
My whole thing with Tucker, and it's been for a few years, it's such a draft and forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just sad Ethan didn't get his kicker.
Yeah, I'm really upset that I just got absolutely wrecked by an auto pick. It's okay, though.
Man. It doesn't matter. We got to find his Jeep.
Dude, we do. He needs his shoes if he's going to kick.
Yeah,
man.
we need to find his Jeep.
Listen, he won't even be mad. Just give him back his cleats.
Alrighty, I'm gonna scroll on the main screen here, just so we can.
No, that's inappropriate. You shouldn't do that.
You're inappropriate.
Ooh.
Talk your talk.
Oh man, what's wild? There's still a lot of good players on the board.
You keep saying that.
I truly believe that.
Well, NFL's full of a lot of really good players. So.
I really think y'all will agree here. I think your scarcity positions that you had to draft early was running back and tight end.
Oh, for sure.
And like because quarterback, I was like, all right, you can like go along with it, but they're already kind of nerfed a little bit just with how the points go. And I think more than anything, you had to make sure you had to get your running backs early and a good tight end early.
Yep. Dude, I'm just glad I got Cole Kmet there with that second to last pick.
Kmet will be good.
He's going to be solid. And I think especially once Justin Fields gets on the field, I think he's going to be even more valuable.
My whole strategy towards tight ends this year was let me just draft a bunch of them and see which one sticks.
Yeah.
And as much as I wish I would have been in position to get Andrews or Hawkinson, it was Andrews I would have been more happy with, but
of course you would.
I will say, when it comes to as far as my rankings, Mark Andrews was 4th for me. And then Waller and Kittle were above him, along with
I agree with that.
Also, see where Mac Jones ends up.
I was hoping that Kyle Pitts was going to fall to me. I was going to pick him over Lamar Jackson in the 5th, but we see how that went.
I wanted to pick Lamar so bad, but like I've been high on ETN this entire time, and I was like, I have to.
Yeah, ETN's going to be an interesting story. Seeing how he ends up actually playing, because he is going to split it with James. What's his name?
Robinson.
Yeah, James Robinson. Thank you. So
Antonio Brown.
That's already going to be kind of, let's see how that goes. But
he's going to get a lot of the pass catching work, though.
Yeah, that's where it's like, as soon as I heard the report, they're like, oh, yeah, we're working him out as receiver, too. Because worst case scenario, he's a really good receiver. That's it. That's in my mind. It immediately went, this is our Percy Harvin. And then when you go into the draft, when Urban Meyer like openly said, yeah, we really wanted Kadarius Toney, and we were upset the Giants took him. That's how I knew like LaVisca isn't the Percy Harvin. It's going to be ETN.
Yeah. I think Chenault is going to see kind of a ding in his production because of ETN and because of
Tim Tebow.
Yeah, Tim Tebow.
Yeah, Tim Tebow.
I was going to say Marvin Jones. The addition of Marvin Jones in there.
Yeah. Ryan's correct. I just want to say because of Tim Tebow.
Ooh, the Colts defense. I actually kind of like that one a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a good pick.
It'll be interesting. There's just so many storylines in the NFL here that I'm excited to see.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Dude, it's been interesting just watching because, like, you know, you got all these young players now that are in like high school and college and stuff that are like all over Instagram and stuff, and seeing some of the things that some of these guys can do that are preparing to come into this next draft.
Yeah.
Like, gosh, like just from a physical standpoint, it's going to be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Where is Ashley going to go?
I think that offensive lineman from Alabama that's coming out this next year.
Yes.
Evan Neal.
Yes.
Uh-huh. That
guy's ridiculous.
Let me tell you what he posted, or the whole box jump, but going more in a runner's position.
Mm-hmm.
I have never seen that before.
Oh, that was stupid. I was like, oh my gosh, this kid is crazy. All right, I like that Gerald Everett pick. I think that's going to be a nice pick.
Hasn't come through for me, so I'm still waiting for it to come through.
Oh, really? It's not your turn?
Yeah, it doesn't show it on my screen. It says that Ashley's still picking.
Try to refresh your page. You're up right now. Do we need to pause it for you?
Yeah,
I just paused it.
Okay.
Pause it. Let me try opening it up on my phone. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah, that might do it.
Okay, yeah, if you want to resume it, I have it up on my phone. All right, here we go. So
I had tried. We've been doing 5 minutes or 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
I'll be honest with you, 3 minutes is a long time.
Yeah, it is.
And none of us are taking that much time to make picks anyways. All right, Richter, I got to ask you, what are your thoughts? I know this next year's quarterback class doesn't look very great, but Spencer Rattler, what are your thoughts on him?
He needs to bulk up. That's really my first thing. I like Sam Howell a lot, but Matt Corral from Ole Miss.
That's what I've been hearing a lot too.
Alrighty.
Yeah, but him is that he just needs to work on his accuracy and consistency.
Also, Malik Willis from Liberty looks good too.
Yeah, they're predicting him to go to Atlanta, but I don't think Atlanta's going to take a quarterback.
I don't think this. I don't think this year.
Should.
Like,
ooh, I like that pick of Mac Jones. That's why you didn't answer that question earlier.
Yes. You know me. But I think with Atlanta, they're in a cap situation, that's the problem. But at this point, I think you do have to take one regardless. But there's so many holes on that defense that you have to fix, though.
Okay. So this was my dark horse for this year. You know it, Josh.
Okay.
I was just about to say it's Javian Hawkins, isn't it?
Good job.
That's my dark horse.
And I will tell you, he's going
to take over the backfield in Atlanta.
Yeah. Here is the pick I've been wanting to make, and I can't believe I got him at 19.
Who?
Diami Brown.
I was looking at him too.
Cool.
The thing with Diami Brown is that he's an outside receiver, so that lets Curtis Samuel go inside. And I think that's actually going to help him a lot. And he's not going to see he's not the top guy, so I think he can actually explode onto the scene and become a top 5 receiver within 2 to 3 years. He first came up on the scene for me when I watched Chris Sims's wide receiver rankings. And so I started watching him after that, and I just went, oh, yeah, no, this guy's the real deal.
Jeez, it's starting to get rough, man.
Yeah, we're
250 players.
Yep.
Jeez.
A lot of picks.
I mean, this is literally the NFL draft.
It's 25 picks times 10
people.
10
of us, so 250. I don't know. I think I'm really happy, you know. I think maybe some of the later rounds are going to be question marks for me, but I think the core of my team is there, which is what I care about.
Yeah, I think for me, like I'm happy with who I got at running back. I'm really happy who I got at receiver. Tight end, yes, question mark. But it's always a crapshoot right now. And then quarterback, that was my big swing.
Yeah. I think for me, I'm really happy with my wide receivers and running backs in particular.
Ooh. All right, guys, my device that I'm on this call with may die pretty quick. So just in case it does, it's been good chatting with you guys.
Yeah, you too, buddy. It's
good chatting with you too,
man.
No more FaceTime calls in the middle of the night, though, Ethan. Okay.
I tried to FaceTime you in the middle of the night.
Yeah, you FaceTime me at like midnight, like 6 months ago.
Guys,
did I really?
Midnight's just midday.
Dude, it was funny because you like FaceTime me and it was like, I just want to tell you I love you, man. And I was like, what in the heck is this dude calling me for?
I don't remember that.
Did you have too much to drink that night? I'm joking.
The last time I called you was it June, right? Or July?
This year?
Was it this year?
Ethan's checking.
Yeah, I'm looking at my FaceTime. Yeah, it was June of 2020.
Oh, maybe it was a little bit longer than 6 months ago. Dang. Yeah, still, it was like in the middle of the night, though.
I think I called the wrong person, and that's what it was.
Oh.
It's like, yeah, totally meant to call you. Love you, buddy. Hope you're doing good. Because when I was in Oklahoma.
Okay. Because I was like, what in the heck is this dude doing, man? Like, freaking calling me at like midnight.
Sorry, bud. It was just a booty call, man. Didn't work out. Swing and a miss.
Big time.
Again.
You got to do your research on those, buddy.
Yeah, I know. You're married now. Kind of makes it tough.
Yeah,
my. Why are we having this conversation?
Josh is like, crap, I'm going to have to edit this out of this call before we post to YouTube.
I mean, y'all said it. Here's the thing.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't hate it. Here's why.
If he's signed,
someone will sign him. Just being a de facto first round pick, GMs will automatically sign him. And plus, do not rule out the Rams. Do not rule out a couple of teams. Like, I truly believe Gurley's signing somewhere.
Well, if you click on his player profile, it says that even the Rams are unlikely to try and sign him at this point.
They say that, but if Darrell Henderson gets hurt like last year,
that's true.
Then you're down to Xavier Jones.
Yeah, then getting Todd Gurley's not a bad option, I guess.
I think Darrell Henderson's going to stay healthy this year. I think he's going to be.
You're just saying that
towards the tops. No, I'm saying that because that's why I picked him, man. Is because I knew he was going to do something this year.
And I was hoping Tariq Cohen was going to slip a little bit further.
We got some decisions to make here.
Somebody has to draft Daniel Jones. And Richter would be the one to do it because, there's no sure things at his quarterback.
I think there are plenty of sure things at quarterback.
Oh, no, man. Got two rookies and Carson Wentz, so. Trying to bait you into it at this point, but
I know you are, but I already know who I want to take.
Oh, Paris Campbell, that's a good pick. I'm in the place where I'm like, I know I have to take another running back at some point, but I really don't like my option. I don't know. Sony Michel's kind of an interesting one because if he gets traded, he could be a solid player for a team. But
I don't know what happened to Sony Michel. Did he just get beat up?
No, it's just how Bill Belichick is, man. He gets a workhorse back and then runs him hard for a year, and then you kind of just don't hear about him anymore.
Yeah, throws him away.
That way he doesn't have to pay him money.
Yeah.
I'm so shocked
they love
that they
working
took
their rookies.
Michel over Nick Chubb, though. But I think Nick Chubb was coming off injury or something.
I mean, and I liked Michelle a lot. He had a really good rookie season. I mean,
yeah, and did nothing since. But I also think that was also the O-line changed dramatically.
Mm-hmm. But I will say I like Onwenu. Is that how you say his name? That big guard that they drafted this last year.
Yeah, I believe that's how you say his name.
It's like what a 6th-round pick. He came in as like a top rookie or
something. You get Trent Brown back. Mm-hmm. Like literally, you basically for nothing. It was like a 5th-round pick. You lose Joe Thuney though, and that's someone that Ryan and I said that's what made us look at Clyde Edwards-Helaire a lot, because now your interior is Thuney, it's Creed Humphrey, it's
Long.
No, not well. Long is there, but Duvernay Tardif.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have no one really knows who the right tackle is going to be, but your left tackle is Orlando Brown, which I've only told Ryan this or a couple other people. I'm totally okay with the Ravens trading Orlando Brown to the Chiefs.
Yeah. No, I like that trade, and especially for them to get him for what they did. That was a good pickup for him, I think. But
Ethan's struggling here.
Yeah.
Should be taking this long for a 20th round pick.
Ryan's like, hurry up. Yeah, that's a good pick.
Mm-hmm.
All auto pick, no. Dang it.
Oh, shoot, this is me. Okay, got it. Crap. All right, I'm going to take my guy here just in case somebody else tries to snatch him up.
Good pick.
And that's another one of those. I think I'm looking more towards like next year and just going to see what happens because he's going to be off contract. So, and he'll be healthy at that point too.
Ooh, I got some decisions. Dang. I'm stuck between 2 players right now.
How it always goes.
All right. I think I'm going to take another swing.
Swing for the fences.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Man, I was actually thinking about that for my next pick too. Dang.
When the curse of Adam Gates like lifts from you, you are very good. Ryan Tannehill, Exhibit A. Kenny Stills, Exhibit B. Kenyon Drake, Exhibit C.
Devontae Parker as well.
Ooh, good pick, Ryan.
Well, to think about the situation that you're walking into there in Carolina, you got a solid defense. You've got Christian McCaffrey. I mean, come on. And you've got all these receivers. You should be, I think, more than okay there, I would hope.
Ooh. Oh man. Dang it. I know it's Dynasty, but I'm stuck between an old and a rookie and an old player.
Cole Beasley and Dwayne Eskridge.
Yep.
Well, so Tyler Lockett. I'm not interested in either of these guys, but Tyler Lockett, if he's coming up on the end of his contract as well, and he's getting close to that 30 mark, Eskridge might be your safer long-term pick.
Yeah.
For Dynasty. But Cole Beasley always produces too, but you've got Emmanuel Sanders there as well now.
Yeah. Oh, snap! He's still on the board. I'm just scrolling down to see if he's still on the board.
Is Emmanuel Sanders still available?
Actually, that's where I started thinking about it. Oh my goodness.
Just opened up Josh's eyes. He's like, holy
Who's Emmanuel Sanders with now?
Buffalo.
Bills.
Oh, that's right.
Pairing with Diggs, man. I'm excited to see how that works out. I like Josh Allen a lot, though, too.
Yeah, me as well.
Ooh, there's another good player on here, though. Dang. That means, but I can get someone else first, though.
And I'm just looking at this board, dude. I'm so ready for the season.
I know I got a minute left. Dang it. You know what? They're going to be a good team. The defense we have not talked about. This makes sense.
New York Giants. I mean, you did get Adoree Jackson too. I don't know, man.
Adoree with Bradbury, and that defense was pretty top notch last year.
I don't know. I just don't trust any team that's going to start James Bradbury.
Dude,
I ain't gonna lie. He was really good last year.
He was really, really good last year. All right, I'm going to bet on him here. I mean, he's tight end 3, but still.
Speaking of that team.
Yeah.
See how he does this year.
I mean, it's
Danny Dimes.
Make or break.
Yeah. But even if he doesn't do well this year, I think a new team might be what Daniel Jones needs.
If he can't do well this year with what they've surrounded him with, I don't think he's going to be able to survive anywhere.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I think he will. I think he will succeed. For me, it was I'd have to see it to believe it.
Yeah.
With Darnold, I can see it already.
Yeah.
Of course,
I don't know. I think Darnold's done.
I think he's been good. Like you see the flashes. It's just stupid Adam Gase.
Mm-hmm.
And literally the only
but still,
literally his only claim to
have a
fame
good
is
team
Peyton
around him
Manning.
either.
I mean, Daniel Jones, you've got Saquon Barkley, Kenny Golladay, Kadarius Toney, Darius Slayton, and Sterling Shepard this year. If you can't, and John Ross too. Holy frick! Yeah, if you can't do anything this year, get out.
And they do have a decent offensive line now, especially after they drafted what was it, Andrew Thomas, right?
Andrew Thomas was last year. He should only get better. I think Solder should be back, right? Or Solder hasn't been that good, but I think they're gonna get better. They had a whole. There was a fight about to happen. I don't know if did y'all catch that story?
Mm-mm.
So they fired one of their O-line coaches, and there was about a fight breakout. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up.
Well, didn't they trade Kevin Zeitler or something to the Ravens?
It wasn't a trade. They had to cut him.
Oh, they cut him.
Yeah.
See, that was the one thing I know you had to do it for cap reasons, but I was like, he was by far your best offensive lineman last year. I did not understand why you cut him. I would have cut Nate Solder with how bad he played his last season there.
All right. So here's the story. Here's the headline. Giants fire offensive line coach Mark Colombo for insubordination, and reports of a fight broke out because of it. Oh, report of fight is false, apparently, but obviously they wouldn't say that was true.
Mark Colombo was a good coach, though. He's a solid NFL player, but he was a good coach.
With how that Giants O-line was, nah.
True. But what did he have to work with there? Andrew Hernandez?
No, it's Will Hernandez.
Will Hernandez.
You combine Andrew Thomas and Will Hernandez. That would have been that's a solid O lineman right there.
That's like his only decent, and then Zeitler.
Ooh, good pick, Salvin Ahmed. I like that pick.
All right, what are your thoughts? I know, Josh, you're going to hate this, but your thoughts on Cleveland's defense coming into this year?
It's all dependent on their coach. I love the talent that Cleveland brought in, but if their coach can't pull it off, expect a midseason fire because he was getting smoked last year, and I think he's another Seattle 3 disciple. But he needs to actually expand. And you add John Johnson, you add Greg Newsome, and you still have Greedy Williams, Denzel Ward. Really, your weakness is linebacker, but you fixed that because you drafted Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Then you brought in Clowney. Not that he's that the best,
but it's a solid person. After Olivier Vernon is good. Wait, Olivier Vernon's on the team?
I thought he got cut for some reason.
I love their secondary.
Yeah.
Sandejo, John Johnson, Greedy Williams.
John Johnson. Ryan brought it up as our free agent acquisitions episode, and I went, crap, that's a really good choice.
Yeah. All right.
Guys, we are almost done of our inaugural draft. Here's the best part about this. It will never be this long ever again.
I was going to say,
God.
Yeah.
After this.
It's only going to be 4 or 5 rounds next year.
Sweet. Okay.
Instead of 25.
Yeah.
And what, 3 hours? 2 hours?
We're about to hit 3 hours.
We're going
I don't
on
know
2.5 right now.
I
figured it would be about 3 hours.
I just put the Zoom call at 6 hours just to make it super long, so Zoom didn't cut us off or something.
All right, I have to get more.
Man, I don't know.
Oh, my next pick.
Ooh, all right, so there's a couple people I like there.
Hey.
Man, I do not want to go to work tonight.
Oh, man.
Suck.
I don't want to go to work at all, but that's a whole nother discussion. Wow, I'm really stuck on this. It's a future pick, but I think I should go for it.
It's a good pick, Richter. I like it.
There we go.
Dawson Knox.
I hope. Now my reach.
OJ.
Okay.
Dang it, that was going to be my pick. Gosh, Richter, you had to do that to me.
Yep.
See, I really like that because I'm looking at it going, okay, he's coming up on free agency this year. So it's
he was also good.
Oh, yeah, he's good. And coming up on free agency, potentially going to a new team, I was like, okay, I kind of like this pick. And then you had to do that. So, of course. Oh, Lord. How many running backs do I have at this point? 6? I feel like I keep drafting the same type of players, but That's kind of how this draft is set up to be.
Dang, now I want fried chicken after this.
Sorry. All right.
AJ Ferkser, Emmanuel Sanders. Yeah, dude, round 23. My goodness.
Move. Back.
Man, I mean, I think we've hit the point in the draft. Ooh, Kylie Hill. I think we've hit the point in the draft. I think let's just start talking about how the season's going to go. Man, so I think every team came in here pretty even, I would say.
I definitely drafted a young group. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, I'd say Ryan's is my most like hit or miss team.
Yeah.
I think you'll do more hits than miss, honestly. I think it may I like what you did though with especially at the quarterback position. You get Trevor early, but Tom Brady can be your starter right now.
Yeah. I got somebody who's solid, who is at least going to be playing this year. I don't know about next year, but he's at least going to be playing this year. And if Trevor doesn't pan out, then next year I can be looking at a pick. So
yeah.
Yeah.
I think if Jacob gets some running back help, he could be a big like threat to win it all this year.
I mean, I think Phillips' team's going to have to go to Jacob though, because Cam Akers and Michael Thomas are both going to be out.
Yeah, but he's got Myles Gaskin and Rojo.
Well, I'm thinking receiver. He may have to grab a receiver.
Oh, true.
Because he has Juju, he has Robbie Anderson, Will Fuller. Will Fuller suspended. So he has, and I mean, while Justin Jefferson is good, like he still has a lot of people to come back. Herbert, I don't think is going to do the same as what he did last year. Like I don't think it's going to be 27 points every week.
Yeah,
20 though, and that's good.
Yeah,
I mean Huxton was solid. And Terrence Marshall, he may have to.
All right, Alex.
This is at spite.
I was not going to pick him.
Yeah, let's just.
In fact, I have Kellen Mond on my queue.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah, I'd like to pick him. If any of you pick him, I won't be.
I don't know. I think if I were to pick my playoff teams right now, I think it'd be Richter. Man, Richter, maybe Michaela. I think Ryan might be in like contention for like a wild card type deal.
It's dark. I think I'm a dark horse with all my rookies and young players.
You're my 2017 Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah, I don't know. I kind of have a hodgepodge because I don't have like stars.
Yeah.
Other than McCaffrey.
I think that's good though, because I mean the rookie wall is getting smaller and smaller every day.
Yeah. I think I have a pretty good team too.
Yeah, I mean let's go through Ryan's and then let's go through Ethan's. Ryan has CMC, DeAndre Swift is your top two. I think those are very solid.
Yeah,
Jamar Chase, Chris Godwin are going to be your two receivers. Kyle Pitts, your tight end. Trevor Lawrence, your quarterback. Ayuk is a great flex, and then you can go either Harris, Corey Davis, Cooks. Like Russell Gage is probably one of your best like late round picks. And then obviously Brady there as well. Like I think yours is very like boomer bust, but you pick rookies that are going to be playing regardless.
Yeah.
And it's not like it was like I'm going to take Michael Carter 3rd round or something like that.
Yeah.
Ethan, let's go to Ethan. Nick Chubb, great pick. Calvin Ridley, great pick. Hopkins is interesting. We'll see what happens, but you back that up with Josh Jacobs. You get Lamar. Lamar's going to get the rushing for you. Cooper Kupp's a great pick. Kareem Hunt, Darrell Henderson, Mike Davis. Nice little run of running backs there. And then, let's see, Fant, Williams, Traquan Smith is a wait and see. The Rams defense, Devontae Parker, like you definitely have a solid core right there.
I think that's what I'm going to bank on is my core good enough to bring me to the playoffs?
Yeah.
On paper, I say yes, but that's not always how the NFL works.
Yeah. Since he was the first one because he had to leave because he's in a whole different country, I want to actually go look at
Paul's team.
Yeah, Paul's team.
Yeah.
Taylor, great pick. Najee, I mean, 2nd round makes sense. The opportunity is going to be there. Like I feel like Najee. Oh, it's my turn. Wait a minute. I feel like Najee is literally kind of like the James Robinson situation. Like nothing's really that good around him. But I mean, he's gonna get the touches. It's like it's not like it's not gonna be there. So we have IR stashes. Because I'm debating whether to keep going with my my previous idea of 2 kickers and 2 2 defenses. It is being debated on because I don't really care for any of the defenses left. But there is one player that I will take solely because this is a future pick. I think Tylan Wallace will take over like the Sammy Watkins role.
Got a little bit of a dilemma. Do I go QB or running back?
Let's see. How many?
I only have 2 QBs right now.
Ooh, you probably should go one more QB, honestly.
But this is a developmental QB. It's Kellen Mond or a running back.
I think it's a good thing to stash now. It's the last round of the draft.
Well, this other running back is a stash too. I think I'm just going to go running back.
Good pick. That's a good pick. All right, defenses. I don't mind rolling with the Giants defense this entire time, but in case they get smoked, I'm more confident at kicker than anything. Ooh. You know which all right, I'm gonna take a shot here. I think Carolina's defense could be interesting this year with the addition of J.C. Horn and a couple other players. A second year for literally Jeremy Chin, Derek Brown, Brian Burns. They can be pretty special. So Ryan, we dreaded over the 1st and 2nd pick, and I think you and I did pretty well.
Yeah, I think it was interesting. This is definitely it's a different draft than what I have done in the past. So I'm looking forward to seeing how this season goes, but I'm a little weary because it's kind of like you said earlier, hit or miss.
Yeah.
So,
I think
just
for
with
you,
the amount of rookies and young players that I have on my team,
I
don't really have any proven winners other than McCaffrey.
Yeah, you may be in a tough spot in the beginning, but otherwise,
and if this ends up being a developmental year for me, then cool. I'll see how these guys do, and then we'll draft next year. See how it goes.
Yeah, and I mean, and that's the cool thing with Dynasty is that you can still keep the team.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I think that's what I'm excited for with my team too. Is not necessarily because I have like a bunch of young guys, but I kind of have some guys who are starting to go into their prime that I get to hold on to for a couple of years.
Whoa. Holy cow.
What just happened?
All right, get this trade. This guy proposed trading for Patrick Mahomes. So, okay, this is trading for Patrick Mahomes. This is the players that he offered. CeeDee Lamb, Laviska Shenault, Brandon Ayuk.
Oh my, what?
Joe Burrow, Michael Pittman, Denzel Mims, and Trey Sermon. I would smash that accept button.
What?
Yeah, I would accept that trade.
Alex did it.
Smash that.
Alex, well done. Well done,
yeah,
Alex. He did it.
Best
and that
pick in the draft.
Last pick in the draft.
Pick in the draft.
Mr. Irrelevant, Mr. Timothy Tebow. And that concludes our first Dynasty draft. I started already going look into it. I think a lot of the teams are very even. I think you kind of know who the trade targets are going to be. And I think Jacob and I think Durant fam's going to definitely be one of them, especially with the receivers, because I think a couple teams are going to be hit with like either receiver trouble or anything like that. I don't know who, but it can happen. Before we head off, let's probably go through each team. We went through Ryan's, mine, Dalvin Cook, AJ Brown, Antonio Gibson, Allen Robinson. I think mine's overall pretty solid. I wouldn't say like this was like the greatest draft, but I think I'm really happy with who I ended up with. Took a couple swings here and there. Dynasty, we can do that. Tyler's team: Kamara, Aaron Jones, CeeDee Lamb, Kyler, DJ Moore, Javonte Williams. I think a lot of players there kind of almost boomer bust. Like I'm looking at DJ Moore, Chark, and even Aaron Jones. We kind of don't know what's going to happen there, but overall, I definitely think it's going to be a solid team.
Yeah, I think Tyler's going to be a candidate for trying to trade for a wide receiver.
He may, because he may have to, especially if like an injury goes down, like that kind of. The depth there is interesting. Let's look at Phillip. I mean, we kind of already said Phillip's probably going to have to look at the trade earlier than expected because of the fact that Akers out for the year, Michael Thomas potentially out 6 weeks. So as far as star power, he's probably the most lacking right now. But you do like Herbert. Hawkinson's a good breakout candidate, and then overall pretty solid group after that. Ethan, Nick Chubb, Calvin Ridley, Hopkins, really dependent on how Hopkins does, but Nick Chubb and Calvin Ridley will definitely carry you. It's all about that core, like we said earlier.
Josh Jacobs with those touches.
Yep.
With how much he gets, you'll be in a good situation.
On top of that, Cooper Kupp with a better quarterback.
Yeah, that's what I'm really excited for.
And you got the handcuff and Kareem Hunt.
Yeah. And
the late round pick with Darrell Henderson. I love that. I almost picked him up, but you nabbed him before me.
I love the Henderson and Mike Davis picks. Because those are like that was the late round backs I would have gone for sure.
Yeah.
Now let's go to Ashley's. Tyreek Hill first round pick, probably expected there because I mean with Akers down, Saquon potentially there. Dobbins second round pick, I think it's going to be warranted. I think Dobbins is going to be really good this year. Eckler in the third round was fantastic though.
Yeah, that was a good pick.
Darren Waller fourth round. I think that was a great move to just go for it now, honestly. And then Mike Evans to fill out your wide receiver 2. And then you get Chris Carson, Deontay Johnson, or Cortland Sutton to be your flex. Burrow, Rodgers. Like that's the makings of a really, really dangerous group there. And it's again all based on like how Ben's doing and a couple other players' injury situations. Michaela, it started off with Mahomes. It kind of surprised.
Ryan owes me a lot of money.
Saquon, Joe Mixon, and then gets Keenan Allen and Amari Cooper. Like I think you're set a receiver there. I've been way higher on Keenan Allen than everybody else.
I mean, even Mark Andrews in the 6th. I think that's a really great pick.
Andrews in the 6th, Lockett 8th, pretty much. Did go for the first defense with Tampa at 9. I say that's a reach, but overall, fill that up. Got Stafford, Pittman.
Yeah, the Stafford pick is.
The Stafford pick kind of puts it all together. And then as a couple of not so many futures picks, but I like it. Durant fam, Devontae Adams. We'll see what happens after this year, but you get DK. DK is going to be good, and you get Scary Terry in the 3rd round. Like, sign me up. But then you go. Your 2 running backs are going to be Montgomery and Miles Sanders. You better just hope Miles Sanders plays more to his rookie season. Russell Wilson, your 6th round pick. Claypool, Trey Sermon, Mostert, Leonard Fournette. Like the running backs are all there. Tyler Boyd's a great pick around 11. Ruggs can be something at 13. Definitely put a stranglehold onto the wide receiver position. So that I don't know if that's going to include a big trade later in the year, but it may, and we'll see what happens there. And then last but not least, and let's bring it up here. Alex Helt, who went with Stephon Diggs, 1st round pick. Great pick, I would say. And then Zeke, George Kittle, great pick at the end of the 3rd round. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Kenny Golladay. So Diggs and Golladay pretty solid. And then Judy, Waddle, Odell, Melvin Gordon, Hunter Henry, Elijah Moore, Gus Edwards. Overall, like really, really solid.
Yeah, I just think he's missing a little bit when it comes to running backs.
I agree.
He's got his 2 starters.
I'd say his
he's
depth
got no
isn't
backups.
great.
Yeah, the depth at running back was not great, but he makes up for it with wide receivers, with the Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Waddle, Odell.
But I mean, even at wide receiver, I don't love that depth because Jeudy is still a major project. Who knows what Waddle's going to do, and is Beckham the same wide receiver post his injury?
True.
Yeah, and that's all big questions that we will find out during the season. Training camp is literally just starting and right around the corner for some teams. Preseason in August, and then we finally get glorious NFL football back in September.
Yes.
Thank you for everyone joining in on the draft and who participated with us. But in the meantime, I say let's all get food and a nap.
Yes.
So with that being said, we will see y'all later. And thank you for watching this episode of the Last Place Fantasy Football Podcast. Boom.
It's over.